What's up, Jabari? I didn't even know I was live, bro. I don't know how you saw me. Let me pull up what I gotta pull up, man. I just finished watching that game. Well, it was a little bit a while ago. I had to cook dinner after that. But we about to do this. We got a lot to talk about. Yeah, that game gonna be all messed up, man. I don't even know. I guess I'll watch it just so I can talk about it. You know what I mean? But that Sparks game and that New York Liberty game was crazy. New York had a crazy game yesterday too. But I guess we can start off talking about the Chicago Fly. All right, really, man, I'm coming in here, man, because I saw a crazy game and a crazy performance by Kelsey Plum and Rickea Jackson down the end of that in that fourth quarter. You know what I mean? Kelsey Plum, who I've been trying to tell everybody is like just way better than these people's favorite little player. And Kelsey Plum been dealing with a lot of bullshit all week. Ever since last week during the All-Star weekend when she on the microphone with Sabrina Ionescu, and I meant to talk about this whole joint. And she just was jokingly talking about like, the shirts that they're gonna wear and all that. And Plum was just joking. These sensitive ass people, man, these people in Indiana, them sensitive ass people, they think everything is a shot at them. She just said Team Clark, meaning she basically, I believe what happened was they wanted to have a meeting about wearing the shirts and how they was going to, protest or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Looking for the money, which is their business. I don't get all involved in that, right? But I support them. Yeah, get money. I'm all about getting money, especially taking money from billionaires. I'm never arguing on the side of a billionaire. Billionaires don't give a damn about none of us. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, what's up, Tulip? So basically, that's what they was doing. But my point is, this is all the stuff Plum was dealing with all week, and right now the Sparks are probably like starting to become the only team that I predicted early in the season. Before the season started, I predicted the Sparks could be a dark horse, and they're the only team that's maybe turning it around for me. Besides Phoenix, I said Phoenix would be nice because you drop Alyssa Thomas in the middle of a damn a pond. You know what I'm saying? And them damn fishes in the pond and the turtles and all them, they're going to be a good team. You probably drop her anywhere, so I knew that. But Kelsey Plum right now, and we got to talk about the Aces as well. Ooh, the elephant in the room that nobody want to admit. The Aces shouldn't have traded no Kelsey Plum, bro. They shouldn't have traded that. They should have traded her. You know what I mean? Plum, diddy, plum, 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 my diddy, plum, plum. Went crazy tonight, man. Did anybody see what she was doing? This is what I wanted people to understand. And this ain't about no CC again, but I just, when things like this happen, right, I be wanting little teaching moments, right? We all saw what happened, right? When that not the time when CC went and, you know what I mean, had the anomaly game, scored like 30 whatever in the first half or whatever, and they ain't do shit in the second half. I'm talking about that game when she had the game in the balance. You scored, you won the game. And then they had Natasha Cloud all up on her. You know what I'm saying? And she got a pocket pick. Shit took. You see what I'm saying? That joint. Compare that to when they was putting Natasha Cloud on Plum. What Plum do? You know what I'm saying? Plum know how to just take her time, do a little hop, skip joint. Boop. She know how to like cross your ass over, get to where she gonna get to. Let, you know what I mean, Natasha Cloud do her little drinks, and Natasha was draped all over. You know what I mean? Point she was scoring on her in the post, and then the paint, and just at the elbow. She was just giving her everything. Pump fakes, second moves, all of these types of things I'm telling these people to look for when you're judging these players and you're judging these games. You know, it ain't enough to just have one little circus shot. Logan, I hope some of these dudes start coming through. I'm looking for Angry Fan, I'm looking for this other Vision Ball, all of they people who be wanting me on their shows. Like, why you want me to come to your show and cook you? Like, I went over their show. I went on these shows a couple of times. It wasn't about nothing to cook them. As a matter of fact, I might let y'all know what shows it was just so y'all can have a sense of pride in your boy going up into their little so-called lion's den and being the lion. See, when I walk in your lion's den, I'm the lion. I'm the lion, nigga. Y'all to prey. That's what happens. You know what I mean? Y'all to prey. But at any point, that's what I was trying to point out with Kelsey Plum. But let's go down the line, man. The way I tried to organize this thing. We're gonna start with the Chicago Sky. So obviously, the Chicago Sky put in another stinker the other day. I later went and watched it. While it was live, I was scheduled to go see Fantastic Four. Okay, so I watched the first half or whatever. I mean, it was very predictable. Rachel Bannum doing Bannum shit. Camila Cardoso could have been better. It was just like a thing where, like, come on. We know this shit ain't happening tonight, whatever. And it was like they can't get the ball to her in her spots. They just really suck, generally, right? So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So I had people coming into my comment section like, yo, where's your breakdown of the Chicago Sky game? Really, all they want, right, is to see me crashing out so they can laugh. That's all it really is. You know, they think I'm going to get upset. But why would I get upset about that game? Hold on real quick. Daisy Henry says, what? Hold up. I'm going to deal with this. Hold up. I guess you're talking about Kelsey Plum. Says, was she joking? Either way, I'm not mad at her for what she said. Oh, okay, I got you. Only thing is ass is please don't mention C. Carter or I'll tune out. Just tired of us Chicago fans that keep talking. Oh, okay, I got you. I thought you were like about to defend or come at Kelsey Plum or something like that. Yeah, I got you. No, all right, I got you. All right, so you talking about Kennedy Carter? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I've noticed on a lot of the other brothers' channels, Chicago fans bringing up Kennedy Carter, which I'm not that upset because I get it. Right now, we're scrambling for answers, right? And Kennedy Carter can play. She can play, right? But I think what people have to understand is there's a reason why she's not in the league. That's what you got to do. You got to start just being logical about it. There is a reason she's not in the league, right? You got to be real. Someone that talented, and she is talented. I'm not on board with anybody that's trying to argue like she's not talented because to me, two things can be true. She can be talented, but she can also be not worth like coming in. She can be a pain in the ass. I'm never going to make the argument like she's not good. Like, I don't get people who doing that. I don't get that part. Like, why? Why do you have to try to argue like she's not good? I'm not getting into arguing who's more important to her or Angel Reese. They serve two completely different functions on the court. Now, Angel Reese is over her, in my opinion, because she does more on the court besides just one thing. To me, Kennedy Carter is more of a specialist who scores. Now, shit, you need them type of players. Don't get me wrong. She was very efficient from the floor. I have literally no complaints about her on the floor at all. None. My problem with Kennedy Carter was availability, right? And the legitimacy of her availability or otherwise inavailability. Like, she just wasn't there when we needed her to play at the crucial time in the year. These are facts. She just wasn't available, whether it's sick, whether it's whatever. I thought it was something else. But whatever the case may be. And then obviously she's some sort of a problem in the locker room. And this ain't the first time. It was happening in other places. All right? These ain't got nothing to do with her performance. This is just, something was going on. And to think that, like, nobody would pick up someone that talented, they know something that we may not know. That's the way I see it. So, like, you just got to get over it. She's not here, not coming back. It is what it is. Is she better than all the guards on the team now? Yeah. Yeah. We argue, is she better than Ariel Atkins or not? Difference of opinion, right? Ariel Atkins is a two-way player. I value two-way players. I would lean Atkins. But is Atkins as good a scorer as Carter? No. Nah. But is she more reliable? Yeah. Is she more mature? Yeah. She a better locker room person? Yeah. See her get up there and defend Angel Reese? Yeah. Right? So Atkins is the more valuable player, in my opinion. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I don't get why Kenny Carter keeps being brought up. Right? It's a dead issue, man. It's over. Not coming. We gotta talk about who is there. And starting with that is Jeff P. He's there. What's gonna happen with him? What's the move? Right? For me, it's very simple. He failed this year. I don't know what his contract looks like. I don't know what the expectations for him are. Okay, but I mean, this was a damn failure. He put together a horrible team. Now I don't know a lot of things like as far as what he could have gotten as opposed to what he did get. But the way it appears to me, he didn't have to trade that number 3 pick. He just didn't have to do that. He could have just got Sonya Citron and allowed. You really could have had the best young core in the league if you did that. Right? As Angel Reese said, she believes her and Camilla is part of the best young. If you got Sonya Citron, you literally could have had the best young core in the league. They elected to not go that way, get some vets. Why? The only thing that makes sense about that is he thought they could do something this year. That should be an indictment against him. If he thought that Ariel Atkins and Vandersloot would be a strong enough backcourt to do something, to go along with the young players that you got. Now, I get the idea because everybody was saying the team needed a point guard. Everybody. People who acting like they hate Jeff P now and they want him to go. Everybody was acting like last year this guy needed a point guard. So, okay, I get it. But did he get the right point guard? Obviously not. Over the hill player. Over the hill player who was not playing the way we anticipated. We thought that he would not get up, pass first player. Like my thing is, if you're going to go after that, why not go heavy after like a Kelsey Plum, for example, or something like that, even though you probably couldn't get her. No, you couldn't because this Seattle, what did they do? They gave up a number 2, right? They elected. How the hell did that work? My damn brain jam. But I remember Seattle could have just taken Miles, right? But they elected to trade, and that ended up going to. Oh man, boy, I'm getting old, man. My memory's messing up. All right, but we're going to get to talk about Kelsey Plum as well. All right, but first Chicago, Jeff P. As far as I'm concerned, should be gone. I could sit here and go over all the reasons. I think we all know him. Everybody on every show is already talking about it. What's the point, right? He got to go. Trading Marina Mabry, right, for Banham and Jefferson, right? I don't give a damn about what Banham has been doing a little bit late. She's not good enough. She's not good enough as a replacement for Mabry, right? She's not giving you enough on either end of the floor, in my opinion. To think that she's a person of some value that you're really going to give a prominent role to, no, you should be fired for that shit. Okay? Like, come on now. Banham doesn't even look like a WNBA player to me. Right? Looks like a not even she's like a volleyball player, if that. No, I can't even give her that. Okay? No, she looks like a field hockey player. Okay? That's what or a softball. A softball catcher. That's what Banham looks like. Okay, she should not be in the WNBA. I'm sorry. You can make threes, okay? Like I say plenty of times, shit, I can go out there and make a couple threes. Pay me that money. I'll go out there and make a couple threes. All right? No. What else we got going on? All right, so you got Vandersloot ends up getting hurt. Banham is your backup. That's crazy. What did we ended up doing with the rookies? I'm still jury's still out for me with Haley Van Lith. Okay, it looks bad right now because you got these rookies out here like really doing things. You got that girl over there, Salon, over there with the Valkyries, who is balling her ass off. You got Isaiah James, who balling over there with Paige Beckers, right? You got those types of players, so it looks really bad. You got Pow over there looking good when she gets minutes with Atlanta, okay? Who you should have known would be a good player. Talking about a championship, multiple champion at the college level, trained by Dawn Staley, like just everything you would want that you feel is pro ready in the area in the Pow. 40% shooter from three. Like, why are you not taking her? Did Angel Reese have something to do with us getting Haley? Maybe, but then it still falls on Jeff P because you ain't got to listen to a damn player, right? You ain't got to do that. Maddie Westbell, why'd you get her when she's a 4 and you already have Angel Reese? You already have Camila Cardoso. All right, why are you getting a backup to Angel Reese? Oh, then let's not forget the Sivka player who's just not even fucking coming. Now, I understand if you're not trying to do anything this year, getting a player that's not going to come right now. I can get that, but getting Ariel Atkins and Vanders, who tells me you are trying to do something now. You want to pay Kia Nurse who can't even play. That type of money tells me you're trying to do something now. Same thing with Rebecca Allen. So you're sending mixed signals, right? So now it looks like the guy's confused. So I really don't know who the main culprit is. Is it Michael Alter, the owner? The primary shareholder of the team? Is it him that we should be looking at? Is it Jeff P we should be looking at? Right? Well, it's ultimately on Alter because he hired P, right? He had to probably have something to do with firing Teresa Witherspoon. Teresa Witherspoon, for all we can say, we can criticize her play calling and we can criticize all those different things, her offense. But, when she had a full roster, you had a competent team out there that wasn't getting blown out. They had a chance to win every night. That's one thing T. Witherspoon got you, right? So a lot of answers need to be given. But the team is over. I think it's safe to say it's over with. And that all of us probably should be shifting our expectations now, right? We've done all the complaining on all the different shows and everything. I'm sure we've all and I'll drop the link at some point if any of you want to come up here and just vent again. That's fine. But for me, it's like I've kind of shifted my expectation. It's more so I'm looking for development. It's like I just want to see Angel Reese playing and getting better and developing her skills. I just want to see Camila Cardoso playing, developing her skills. Pretty much it. What expectations do you really have? What is really going to happen? To be for real, what's really going to happen? All right. So what am I going to do? If I talk about this guy, I'm just going to keep roasting them. So really, I just want to move on. All right. The next thing I want to move on to is the Las Vegas Aces. Lord have mercy. The Las Vegas Aces. Wow. This is probably the biggest mystery to me of all. This is the mystery to me. I literally don't understand what the hell is going on with the Las Vegas Aces. The Lynx are beating you on back-to-back nights. Oh, no, matter of fact, no, the Aces play back-to-back. The Aces play back-to-back. The Aces first go out there and lose to the damn, of all people, the Indiana damn Fever. Without Caitlin Clark, right? Difference of opinion about whether or not they're better with or without Clark. To me, they're about the same. I think with Caitlin Clark, you're a 500 team at best. Without Caitlin Clark, you're pretty much around 500 team. It's pretty much the same. So that's the way I see that. They go out there, and I really picked them to beat them because what I expected to happen was at some point championship pedigree would sink in, and I really thought that maybe they had the All-Star break, everybody got a chance to regroup, team meetings, they sit around and talk to each other what they're going to do, and I was expecting the Aces to kind of turn up. Okay, boy was I wrong. They go out there and just, lose to a Caitlin Clarkless Fever team. Looking really, really bad. Their transition defense went from one of the best in the league last year to being some of the worst shit I ever seen in my life. Like, literally. Jewel Lloyd should be arrested, okay? She's a thief, okay? She's a thief in the night. She came to this team, ski mask, right? She should be called Ski Mask Lloyd, right? Because that's all she's doing is coming through and stealing money. Okay? Stealing money. Jewel Lloyd is holding up the damn owner of the Aces at gunpoint. Okay? And what they did was the elephant in the room that I'm going to talk about. Oh, they missed Kelsey Plum. Yeah. And I was one of the people last year on a lot of these shows with people who know more than me when it comes to women's basketball. Like, listen, I put myself up against a lot of motherfuckers when it comes to basketball in general, especially the men's game. But the women's game, I relent to a lot of guys who've been watching, and definitely the women who've been watching. I relent. But one thing I've been hearing was Kelsey Plum is the weak link. I heard that a lot last year. Kelsey Plum is the weak link. She's small, defense, not doing this, not doing that. And I never quite saw it. I'm looking at the Aces, and I never quite saw why people didn't like Kelsey Plum. I just didn't. Like, I get, all right, yeah, Chelsea, she's the better point guard. Plum is just like, okay, then when they put Plum at the point guard, she wasn't really doing that well. A lot of motherfuckers just don't have patience, so they put Jackie O at the point guard, and she did really well, right? So because you want Plum just catching and shooting, out of that type of scoring, not doing a lot of thinking. That's what she's best at, right? But games I remember where, like, the Aces were whipping people's ass, especially times when the Chicago Sky lost to them, and definitely times when the Fever lost to them. You had Asia doing her thing. Asia always going to get you between 25 and 30. That's what she's going to do, right? Especially last year. She was just a machine last year, okay? Yeah, Jackie O was the best. She was the best non-big last year in the whole league. Out of the bigs, then you're Jackie Young. She's locking you up on one end of the floor, and she's scoring her ass on the other end of the floor. Don't give me none of these people that was supposedly fourth in MVP voting. That was a bunch of bullshit narrative by people who ain't really watching. Don't know what they seeing. You can't be a cone on defense and be running MVP running. That the shit don't fly around here, okay? So you had Jackie doing that. But when Kelsey Plum was hot and scored 30, you had to deal with her. You couldn't beat the Aces, man. They was damn unbeatable. They was blowing people the hell out when the Kelsey Plum was just doing it, when it was doing her thing. And oh yeah, they missing her, boy. You see that shit she did in New York last night? She didn't give a damn about Tasha Cloud. And Cloud was doing a hell of a job on her. Like really most of the game. But unlike some people's favorite player whom Tasha Cloud locked the fuck up, put all up in prison, right? Had on D-block cell, right? Kelsey Plum hitting her with it. You know what I mean? Tasha, go for the pump. Oh, you got that one? Okay. You ain't see that shit though, did you? The Plum was amazing. Straight up. And Queen Rickea Jackson. Nefertiti. Queen Nefertiti. That's why I call her Queen. She's like Nefertiti. She did her thing, boy. She did her thing. Mostly in the first half, but that last shot, a little bit of luck. But, good things happen to the reason why she was awarded that shot is because she went down there, you know what I mean, where the grinders and where the muscle people are at. It was a smart shot. Right? If it was a stupid-ass three, like a logo three or something like that, she would have missed it. Right? Because that's dumb when you do dumb stuff like that. Okay? But, no, Rickea. And the thing about the Sparks right now, they just playing good ball. I like that. I like the way they're sharing the ball on offense. They did not panic at all when New York was making a run. Because the New York team, listen, I don't root for New York because I don't root for anything New York at all. Not a Giant, not a Jet, not a Knick. The only thing in New York that I like is their rappers, okay? My favorite rappers are in New York. My favorite rap group of all time, Public Enemy, number 1. Number 2, Wu-Tang Clan, right? Queensbridge, Nas, all those guys, big, that's what New York got. As far as sports, I don't root for nothing that even though Philly ain't got a team yet, 2030 we will, and we're going to be a team that's going to shock the world, right? When that happens, I ain't got it in me to root New York. So F them, okay? But last night, the New York Liberty, they showed me they showed me something right there because the Phoenix Mercury is giving them all they can handle. All they can handle. And the Mercury is my pick to win the title this year. A lot of people picking Minnesota, a lot of people picking New York to repeat. No, I like the Phoenix Mercury. Why? You drop, like I said, you drop Alyssa Thomas in the middle of anything, and it's going to be a damn good basketball team. Right? She's a goon. She's a beast. And she was dominating that game for most like that. The first half, she was just dominating that game, for real. Khalid Copper's getting off. Khalid Copper's still getting her feet wet. When she gets back to mid-season form, North Philly Cop form, I feel like he's going to be over. And with Satu get it together. See, right now, what happened last night was Phoenix, beginning of the game, they were showing that they get F with New York. They got as much talent, all that. They can go toe to toe with them. Right? They actually beat them a couple times this year already. They can go toe to toe with them. But as we went down the stretch, I'm gonna get to you, angry fan. Trust me, I'm gonna get to you. Don't even worry about it. But right now, I got to do my thing. But I'm gonna get to you. You talk about Onyx, the best group. Onyx. I'm gonna act like I didn't even see that. And the Yankees F the Yankees, okay? Always, okay? Now, they were going toe to toe with them, but the lack of continuity of the Phoenix Mercury started to show, and in New York, Sabrina Nescu, I can't even lie. Sabrina, whoo. Listen, man, y'all favorite player, angry fan. Your girl need to get with Sabrina just to learn a floater. Because the thing about Sabrina is the best three-point shooter in the league, period. Well, she already proved that. That shouldn't even be no shit nobody arguing. She's like the best. Why? Because she'll go up there and she'll fuck you up in a game, then she'll do a three-point contest and be like, what? Went up against Steph Curry and just barely lost? Yeah, she the best, okay? But the thing about Sabrina is, if you take away the three or it ain't falling, what can she do? Oh, she know how to do a floater now. Woo! She know how to take it and hit you with a, you know what I mean? A Paige Becker's stop and pop it. That's the difference. Okay? And she had it all on display yesterday. I was like, damn, Sabrina. You know what I mean? First half was Alyssa Thomas, second half Sabrina just lost her damn mind. And then Jonquel, did Jonquel now. This is the other thing about New York. When Jonquel Jones decides she's gonna be a big sis, when she decides that, New York is damn near impossible to beat. Damn near. When she decides she's gonna play on the inside, because sometimes Jonquel just plays himself short by just standing out there jacking a bunch of threes. Right? And I know sometimes New York just be fucking around. Like they like whatever, we could just come around and bust your ass later. So they'll just let Jonquel just sit out there and shoot a bunch of threes, right? But like yesterday, Jonquel started just going inside. And she just a beast. Right? So that was crazy. I agree, Don Perry. Sabrina is who CC fans wanted to. No, in their mind, that's who she is. Because they're like in a world nobody else is in there. It's like a multiverse, and they're just in their own little joint. You know what I mean? Angry fan, y'all ain't fucking with no Liberty and no real series, bruh. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't messing with them. And Jonquel wasn't even there. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't messing with them, bruh. You know what I mean? Get a grip. So New York Liberty go and they fend off Phoenix. I had to be impressed. Because like I said, Phoenix, that's my pick to win it all. New York showed that pedigree, and at the end of the day, that continuity, playing together all that time. Then the addition to Cloud. Cloud was a beastly addition, especially with Laney Hamilton out. They went ahead, showed the difference. Then they had to turn around today, though, and play the Sparks. They caught the Sparks at the wrong time. Let me look up what the Sparks is going on, because I know Sparks, I was just looking at it. Sparks been balling lately. They've been balling, man. Let's take a look here. Sparks been balling, man. Come on, man. What's going on? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so Sparks just beat the Liberty tonight, right? Why is this only Sparks versus Liberty, nigga? I'm just looking for Sparks. Damn, don't be acting stupid. I don't care about that. I just want to see. All right. All right, so Sparks beat the Liberty tonight. They beat the Sun last game. That ain't about nothing. But then they beat the Mystics 93-83. So that's 3. Then they on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're on a 5-game winning streak right now. Their last loss was to the Lynx back in July 10th. So, and I picked the Sparks to be a dark horse team possibly because I look at their roster, and then to me, if that roster ever got it together, and we're still waiting for Cam Brink to come back, if that roster ever get it together, that's a legit roster right there. That's a legit roster right there. And I was looking for Rickea Jackson, Queen, Nefertiti Rickea, to make a jump. She make a jump. And if they just become they more dedicated to defense, they can do something. They can do something. Sparks got the Aces Tuesday. They probably beat them. I'm never picking the Aces, punk ass Aces to win nothing. But then they got the Storm. Woo, yeah, I don't got them beating the Storm. Then they got the Fever. Sparks, they take care of the Fever. Then they got the Sun. Then they got the Valkyries. Yeah, see, Sparks, my dark horse team. They making me look a little smart right about now. But to tell of this particular game, Kelsey Plum had a quiet 20. It was mostly, like I said, in that fourth quarter. Rickea Jackson led the way with 24, and I'm glad they're using her more. You got to use her. Rickea Jackson has a very Paige Beckers-y type of game. She did a lot of the same like type of moves and so on. You know, very similar. Rickea is actually a little taller. Rickea got to get – I want her to get with somebody though on defense just because she should be a lockdown defender. You know, she has a chance to be this league's, you know, PG or Kawhi, really, if she become dedicated to offense, right? Like, I really like Jackie O. Jackie O right now is the closest thing to that to me. But I think Rickea has more potential to be better than Jackie Young offensively. If she dedicated herself to defense, though, yeah. I can see that. Nazare Stevens was a monster. 11 rebounds, 17 points. Jay Alaman, who they added since whatchamacallit left Odyssey Sims, she added 10 assists, you know, 4 points, 10 assists. That's like a Caitlin Clark type of game. She had 10 assists, 4 points, you know, that a Caitlin Clark type of game. Then you had R. Burrell with 12 points, you know. Sparks looking good. And Ace is looking like big Miss Kelsey Plum. Yeah. We could talk about they ain't got a big. That's true. But when did they ever really have a real dominant big? Not saying they don't need one. They had Kelsey Plum still. They wouldn't be losing the way they're losing. I doubt it. All right, so what we got here, man? Let me go to some of y'all, because y'all the real stars of this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I don't believe that, don't say, but no, I'm joking. All right. Damn, there's a whole lot of comments here. What we got, man? So we got Tulip. Tulip says salam. Wa salama. So let the ladies get paid, put their blood and sweat into this year. Exactly. All right, so what we got here? Jer Beard's channel says, did you see that moron who says CC is the top player in the league on your last post? Well, that happens all the time. That happens all the time, my brother. I can't even distinguish which one that was, man. Rico says Plum was a free agent. Was she? It wasn't restricted or anything? Yeah, I thought it was for Joe Lloyd. That's what I thought, Julep. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, sign and trade. Okay. Yeah, but I knew it was a workout there between them. You know, my plum diddy plum my diddy plum. Minnesota swept LA and beat Phoenix 3 out of 4 meetings. That's cool. You know what I mean? Minnesota, you know, LA Sparks just now getting it together. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, my brother. You must be a Lynx fan. Like I don't think the Lynx is going to win. And then the Phoenix too. They were hardly ever whole. You know, Phoenix were hardly ever whole. Like Khalid Copper was out damn near all year. Satu has been in and out, and actually Lester Thomas was out a lot too. So I would have to look closely at those particular games. And then too is the continuity thing. When you talking about Minnesota, they have continuity. Same team pretty much as last year. Phoenix, all new team. But talent for talent, man for man, give me Phoenix. You know, I get it. You got Nafisa, I get it. You got Courtney. To me, what Minnesota reminds me of, they're the '90s Utah Jazz. To me, they're the '90s Jazz. With a great player who's not the greatest in the league, but she's there. Like a Karl Malone. Who do different things and all of that. Nice point guard, really good point guard, solid. Not saying she's as good as Stockton, Courtney, but Stockton's really good. But Courtney's really good. Said JJ comes back and Stewie. Damn, Stewie got hurt. Is it something serious, sports head? And what happened to Stewie, man? Is it? I ain't even heard about that. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I heard about it. What I'm tripping. Yeah, that has something to do with the game. Yeah. I'm my bad. I'm bugging right now. Of course, I knew Stewie got. I just didn't see it, but I heard about it because I caught the game around. I caught it into the first half, like second quarter, mid second quarter is when I kind of tuned in. Yeah. I don't. We hope it ain't something too. We hope it ain't nothing too serious. I'm up here I'm thinking of some other player. I'm my bad. I'm bugging. Forgive me, y'all. Uh, y'all got Avengers, no excuses. Tulip is rough. See, Rickea Jackson cooking absolutely. Yeah, it's my girl. So there are a lot of people not available right now, and do you question their availability? Hey man, hey Kim Koke, stop thinking everything about Caitlin Clark. All right, I'm gonna talk about some other teams right now. Don't get me cooking, huh? So y'all be asking for it, man. Y'all come in here, and I be trying to not talk about it like that, right? I might slide a little into those in there because like what I do is I try to show y'all when we run across players that are better than her. I just try to explain to y'all why because y'all act so confused. But I don't want to really just keep talking about Caitlin Clark. I really don't. Says Kennedy Carter was my favorite WNBA player. I'm so sorry she's not in the league anymore, but I get it, I guess. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, man. Sabrina was cooking tonight. Yes, she was. And last night too. Sabrina really put on a virtuoso last night. Says she definitely not coming back. Who not coming back? Who not coming back? Ariel's inconsistent. Tell me about it. Sean Coleman says, "What's up? What's up?" Same to Jay Bavis. What's up? Or Bavis. Jay Bear's channel says New York went down to Minnesota, had a huge 4-game lead over second place. Yeah. No, I mean Minnesota can have all that. I just don't think they're gonna win the finals. That's all. I just think they're just gonna lose at the end of the day. So we gotta trade Cardoso for picks now. I wouldn't do that. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to do all that. So Kogi said I got finger unless it's like Juju, unless it's now if it's a pick for like where I could get a. See, the problem is, even when Juju comes out, I don't think we have a pick. How you not the Juju sweepstakes just at all? That's what bothers me. Like if there's a pick that I can get for that particular season, then I would consider it. But other than that, no, I'm not gonna trade Cardoso. No, just try to sign some players, I guess, and maybe try to get Angel to recruit. That's the only thing I can think of. It's pretty bad though. It's pretty bad. What we got here? Kim, oh y'all talking about Kenny Carter? Yeah. So Miles didn't come out. Yeah, I know Miles didn't come out, but I'm talking about the beginning of the year. That was the anticipation, and that's probably that might have had something to do with why Minnesota got rid of that. Just decided to trade, the pick instead of taking Miles. I mean, because Miles didn't come out, which I don't know how that worked out anyway with Skyler. So keeping Skyler was the right move for now. The difference in fan base, the Sparks coach set up to play for Rickea instead of Plum. If that other team took this action, they would have crashed out for a week, even though they won the game. Yeah. Yep. I mean, I think there was an option on that play because I think it went to Hamby. Plum wasn't available, and Rickea did a good job of getting the mismatch in the post. So it was a good job on the part of Hamby to kick it into Rickea. I don't know if that was necessarily if it was drawn up that way, though. That I'm not sure. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing. But it could have been also, too, that Plum wanted to go there, too, you know. Kelsey Plum and Rickea Jackson, both superstar players, are both carrying the LA Sparks team, dangerous team, too. It could be, man. Yeah, they got some talent. So soccer mom. That's when I was going in on Bantam. I don't know, man. Bantam was an all-time great in college. Yeah, they're all-time. They're all great in college. I got some troll right now. Some troll keep hitting up my damn channel saying dumb stuff. But we're here right now. Where was Angry Fan? You was in here trolling. Sivka is not ready. I watched her in Eurobasket. She was getting cooked every single game. Damn, she getting cooked over there. Whew. Yeah, that's not good to hear. That's not good to hear. I got this guy finishing 12th. Even Dallas is better. They could finish 12th, yeah. Yep. Rico Rogers says HBL's trash. Guy could have pop. Yeah, I'm not going there yet. My man Gerald Smith comes through with the $4.99 for your boy Flag. Appreciate you, bro. Says, do you think the Sky should trade Camille for draft picks? No. I mean, but it depends. I would like to have a pick during that Juju year when she comes out. I would like to have an opportunity, a shot at her. So it depends. As far as next year's draft, I know there's some players coming out, right? But I don't know. But man, I could take a lot of them, man. Whether it's Hidalgo, whether it's I don't know if Hannah's ready yet. I think Hannah should be the Juju year, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know how old she is though. But you gotta get one of them, man. either Miles or Hidalgo, but I don't think we can next year. So, Miles, Hidalgo, Flage. Don't know how Flage works though. Um, and I need Flage to really show me something this year, you know. Or Juju. If you don't end up with any of them at all, Angel needs to go. Period. She needs to just be like, all right, I tried, but I'm out. Barbie night is nice and all of that, but I got to go. Cardoso's 25. I can't see. That doesn't make sense. Why can't you get better because you're 25? You just probably don't like Camilla much, right? Like, why wouldn't you get better? You don't just stop getting better at 25. It's like not a magical number. It's like where, yeah, 25 can't get better. You know what I mean? I just don't agree with that there, bro. Now I'm best player in the league after having a baby. What are you talking about? See, Wyman, does anyone know who I can watch Kenny Carter? Kenny Carter's biggest fan. He tried to watch Kenny Carter in Mexico. Sheesh. I don't know, bro. I'm there. I'm with you, though. I don't know, man. Tulip play. I'm glad to see y'all healthy. Can't wait to see Cam come back. Sparks is a very fun team to watch. Yep, I agree with all of that. Angry fan talking about my guy Fulan. What's up, man? This boy, angry fan right here, out there with that with his feverish stuff, man. Boy, crazy, man. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Jeff P needs to go for all of that stuff. Yeah, angry fan is crazy, man. Jarrell going that angry fan. It says, guys, your overheart hero, Caitlin Clark, is having a bad season, faking injuries. The Thelonious Off says the Sparks are my favorite team. They've been hard to watch most of the season, but they've been beaming lately. They move the ball beautifully. They can score well. They just don't play any defense. Yeah, I agree. They tighten that defense up though, man. They can really make a real move. They really can. Yes, I knew once the team got healthy, we see the real Sparks. Hard to play without two best defenders all season. Julie's are both solid. This guy. yeah, they do. Yeah. Hey, man, look. He got no injury. I knew once Ariel Atkins went out for a significant time, that was it. Yep, I agree. Plum was the motor for the Aces. Yep. Yeah, you looking like that's right, too. All that is looking right, man. Plum sacrificed her stats for the Aces. She was the engine that provided speed. Yep. Facts. And they just made her a scapegoat. Of course, he got cooked by me. But, he's a glutton for punishment. Angry fan. He's glutton for punishment. Minnesota didn't even play any starters in the whole fourth quarter. Look at that. See what I mean? Y'all see what I mean? The Sky might have to trade Camila Cardoso for some draft picks to build around Angel Reese. Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, not necessarily. You can still sign players. You sign the right players. I mean, look what the Valkyries have. And they were just taking players off of people's rosters that they didn't want and stuff like that. If you know what you're doing, you don't really have to have a crazy draft. Honestly, you got your franchise player. And Camilla, that's another franchise player, honestly. And look, you just let your HVL develop. I'm not one of these people saying she's trash off a rookie year. And Maddie might have something. Get this damn Civica to come over. All you really need her to do is make some damn threes, honestly. And sign the right people. Like, they could have been a better team this year if you just signed people other than, you know, Kia Nurse, Rebecca Allen sign better people than that. And they ain't even got to be expensive, prestigious people. You can have some of them damn shooters on Phoenix and some of them shooters on the Valkyries and stuff like that. You just look for those types of players that know how to play. You know, you'll look overseas. There's players you can get. It's Jeff Peach doesn't know what he's doing. I don't know if anybody can, but I think it'll come down to either Minnesota, New York, Phoenix, or Seattle. I think those are only 4 teams that have a legit shot, winning it all. Atlanta, nah, I don't really believe in Atlanta. I think it'd either be New York, Seattle, Phoenix, or Minnesota. Here we go. Yeah, Stewie being out will impact them. Excuse me, y'all. I'm up here tripping, man. That was a good game. It was like New York was coming back, but the Sparks held them off. Yeah, man. Yeah, Sabrina was a beast, too. I agree, man. Sabrina was a grease. Sabrina. Yeah, New York put a scare into him that last fourth quarter, but like I said, man, Plum was clutch as hell. Plum was clutch as hell. Her, Azari Stevens as well, came through, made some nice, good, timely buckets. But I was most impressed with those moves Plum was putting on Natasha Cloud, man. Cloud was draped all over it. Plum, she went deep in the bag. Deep in the bag. That type of bag, angry fan, that type of bag you're going to need your buddy to get. You know what I mean? Which she ain't got at all. Look at this. Look at these dudes. Look. We already beat the Liberty. We're only losing because of Stephanie Sides, right? So now, look at it. Kathy Sides going through the same thing. I mean, Stephanie White going through the same thing Kathy Sides went through. I predicted this already. I predicted this. Yeah, Jeff P got to go, man. Look at that angry fanboy. You getting jumped on the head. Yeah, this vicious place right here, boy. And these people knowledgeable. You know what I mean? People that come here through here, they know the game. I seen y'all rooting for the Fever just to lose just because BC is out. CC is out. Y'all be wilding. Man, Lloyd's doing more than struggling. Struggling is when you just messed up for like 10 games. That's struggling. All right, Jewel Lloyd is like, she just might not have it no more. So she looking like. I gotta think about that one, bro. I gotta think about that one. But you could be onto something with that. Courtside junkie, Bernadine Dorsey. Let's go to Bernadine Dorsey. What's up, Bernadine? Sloot went from past first point guard to not passing at all, trying to compete with her wife for this fairy tale scenario. The plan backfired. Here comes this guy. Of course, our junkie says, what you want to hear talking about? Talking about relevant things like that damn game tonight. And like how Kelsey Plum is a real guard. How Kelsey Plum showing people who watch how to score on Natasha Cloud in a clutch situation. Yeah, that's like the type of stuff we talking about. You know what I mean? How to not get locked down just simply because you got one move, which includes an offhand when you pushing off. How to score Natasha Cloud without pushing off. That's what we talking about. Okay? That's what we talking about in here. The hell's going on? Oh boy, he goes to a Hyatt house. Okay, Hyatt. Yeah, I know what you normally talk about, bro. I was wondering if you're gonna be your normal self. Jonathan Gonzalez says, if the Sky trade Camilla Angel will leave them for sure. You think they that close, Jonathan? I agree, Farrell. Chicago Sky are all injured. They should worry about next season. I totally agree. Don Perry says, Vlad, could you speak on how those CC fans constantly downplay Kelsey Mitchell? Kelsey Mitchell, she's not the best shooting guard in the league. These idiots want her traded because she's having a better season than CC. You think Kelsey Mitchell is the best shooting guard in the league? I got to think about that one first. This year, she might be playing the best shooting guard, unless you consider Sabrina Ionescu shooting guard. I don't think she's playing better than Sabrina. Shooting guards. He might have something there. Kelsey Mitchell might be playing the best shooting guard right now. I gotta think about that one though, man. But she's always gonna get down talked. Everybody that plays with Caitlin Clark is gonna be talked down to. Because they and I just wish they would give Indiana fans what they want. Guys like Courtside Junkie and guys like Angry Fan. What they want is they want Caitlin Clark, right, to play with 4 players who have no desire, no ambition, no anything other than to see Caitlin Clark be great. That's the whole ambition and desire that they want her teammates to have. No personal vendetta to want to score any points. They want them to be completely just selfless and loyal to Caitlin Clark, right? We defend her from those who want to defend her, who want to guard her. We make sure we're just ready for her passes. That's it. We let her dribble, and try to get around people. If she can't, okay, set a screen for her, and just get ready for her passes. You better not drop that shit. And just let her shoot as many stupid-ass, dumbass, shots that have been called traditionally bad shots in the NBA and in basketball since fucking Naismith invented the game, right? That's what they want. So I want them to get what they want. I want the Indiana Fever to just trade Aaliyah Boston for Big Dolson, for big old Stephanie Dolson, right? I think Atlanta, she's still in Atlanta. Trade for Dolson, right? Because Dolson is a biggie. They can shoot threes. She can just get the hell out of Caitlin Clark's way. Stand at 3-point line, shoot threes, right? Trade Kelsey Mitchell for Sarah Barker, right? You can get Barker, stand right there. Oh, no. Trade Kelsey Mitchell for Kate Martin. That's what you do. Trade Kelsey Mitchell for Kate Martin, right? Bring in Kate Martin. Kate Martin will just be Cece's buddy. They can go freaking drink milkshakes together and shit, drink out each other's milkshake, do whatever the hell they do, go play whatever they play. Kate Martin can bring her girlfriend over while Caitlin has her boyfriend over and all of that. And they can do, they're double dating, and then on the court, Cece, I already know exactly what you want. You want me to get the hell out of your way and just shoot and then just stand over here, right? So you can have that. Then they need to trade Natasha Cloud for, I don't know, someone like an Atlanta Smith type, like you have with Minnesota, something like that. You need to trade, who else? Who am I missing? You keep Lexi home. It's fine. She loves Lexi. I love you, Lexi. And she loves the 304 chick from Phoenix. The other Aryan twin, Cunningham, Sofa Cunningham, right? Keep her, right? Right. That's it. And have them all just let Caitlin do her thing. And then you got to get rid of Stephanie White. Stephanie White trying to teach real basketball. She's trying to teach how to play defense. She's trying to teach how to play half-court offense as well as transition. These motherfuckers don't care about half-court offense. They want all transition offense as if that's a thing, right? They want 100-mile-an-hour basketball like Doug Moe, okay, back in the day, right? That's what they want. So I wish they would get it. I wish they would get it so that the Fever can get the doors blown off their ass, right? And that these hard-headed some bitches who Christy Sides trying to teach basketball to and who now Stephanie White tries to teach basketball to, can learn the hard way. I really wish they would do that. That's what I really wish they would do. They just teach them the hard way. But it's never going to happen. But it's not going to happen because you see, the WNBA actually wants Caitlin Clark to succeed. They really do. That's why they're giving her all these all-stars and all these players, right? That's why. That's why they're endorsing it. But Caitlin Clark fans, they don't see it that way. They think these players are just trying to sabotage and all of that, right? So I want them to give them what they want. Give them a bunch of 4 players that ain't shit, so that Caitlin Clark can just play the way she plays. I don't know. The autism boy is in here. Oh, man. Speaking of courtside junk, you need something? What's up, Court? There's what we got going on in here. Drop the link. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, how about that? Yeah, let me drop the link. Yeah, let me do that. So you come up here and get cooked. What the hell's wrong with this thing, man? All right, that's the link right there. For any of y'all who dare, or any of y'all want to come in here, and just talk, you know what I mean? But that's what y'all want. We know. But the link is there, my people. They're Brown and Stewart. But I don't know if it's that serious. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I got to get this food on the stove, but I'll be right back. The link is there. Anybody want to come up? You know what I mean? Link is there. That's what we got going on here. We got 68 people in here. Surprised it ain't a little bit more, but I know sometimes right now, KSAT probably live right now. That could be. If somebody else live, just let me know what's going on, y'all. All right, so now we bring to the stage right now the only, the infamous Courtside Junkie. What's going on, man? How you doing, man?
I tuned in late, man. What you got going on, man? What you got? I know I got something to do with the fever, man. What you got? What you got going on?
Fever. I mean, tonight we're talking about a beautiful, excellent game on the part of the LA Sparks and the New York Liberty, right? But what I did point out was the difference between how a real guard like a Kelsey Plum, when faced with a defender like a Natasha Cloud all up on her and doing all that crazy stuff that she do, how you can score anyway. You know what I mean? And it's just with moves. You ain't got to flop. You ain't even got to push. You ain't got to touch Cloud at all. Just have a bag. And she was just doing it point after point after point after point. That I would say that's the only thing I kind of pointed out, but that was more of an educational situation where I'm trying to show an example, exhibit A, of what a premier guard in this league looks like, as opposed to what people think is a premier guard. That was probably the only thing I would point out.
But you subliminal. You sub in Caitlin Clark though. I know that's what you're doing, bro. That's why you saying the Kelsey Plum, the Kelsey Plum and all that. Hey man, can you be real one time? Let me ask you a question.
People were telling me that Caitlin Clark better than Kelsey Plum. You know, that's what I'm saying. So
she is. Would you take her over Caitlin Clark?
Who?
Kelsey Plum.
Of course.
Man, you full of shit. You just saying that, bro.
Why would I just be saying that?
Because you don't like Caitlin Clark. That's why. You don't like Caitlin Clark.
You okay. Why do you think I like her?
Because, bro, you're a Chicago Sky fan. So this rivalry has started. So everything Caitlin Clark do, you minimize it. You minimize it, bro.
That sounds all right. So, did she score on Natasha Cloud when Natasha Cloud guarded her?
Bro, does she
actually like when she stopped, right? Like, let's say Caitlin Clark is able to get into the paint, and then there's a defender on her that's draped over. Does she actually have a way of still scoring?
Bro, this is what I'm trying to tell you. When healthy, ain't nobody in the WNBA can hold old girl, bro. When healthy, see, I'm under the belief. See, this is where me and you differ. This is what me and you differ right here. I'm of the belief that Caitlin Clark is hurt. You of the belief that she faking. See, I believe she hurt. And that's why this year it looks the way it looks. You know what I'm saying? Natasha Cloud was in the WNBA last year. Kelsey Plum was in the WNBA last year. Why did Caitlin Clark do all this stuff last year and all of a sudden she just fall off? So 1 year removed, she just fall off. No, bro, she hurt. She hurt, brother.
I recall. I don't think there's a difference between Caitlin Clark this year and last year. Actually, I think it's the same Caitlin Clark. She's just the logo 3 is just not falling. That's the only difference. I mean, it's still Caitlin Clark, still bad decision making. It's still, turning the ball over upwards to 6 times a night. Still no defense. I mean, I don't really see much of a difference other than the logo 3 not falling.
Did you do a video on Angel Reese turnovers the other night?
I mean, in passing, I mentioned that she was the best player for the opposite team by turning the ball over. Yeah. I mean, that's about it. That's all it needed. I don't think it needed like much of to go on about because there were bigger problems going on at the time. Yeah. But I mentioned it in passing. Why not?
Yeah, but you do whole videos when Caitlin do it though. You know what I mean? You do whole videos. You dedicate a video from Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? If you, I want to ask you a question. If you was to rank Caitlin Clark as far as the guards in the league, where you have her at? Like I'm talking about a healthy Caitlin Clark. So this year she hasn't been healthy. So let's go off the
healthy, not healthy. It'd be the same thing.
Okay. Let's just say healthy then. Let's just say healthy. Where do you put her at? You put her at 9, like the other guards. Like you put her at 9. If you do, can you name the people?
I'm okay. I'm okay with 9. I'm okay with 11.
All right, so like that. Name the people in front of her though that you would take in front of her. Guard position. We're gonna go guard for guard. Name the guards you would take over right now. If you're starting a team right now, if you're starting a team.
Well, we can start with Paige Beckers, of course. Youth, age, and all of that. I'm going to go with the young players. Kelsey Mitchell. So we're going to go healthy. So we're going to go Rickea when healthy because we're going healthy, right?
See, this is how I know. Hold on. I want to disrespect your channel, but this is how I know you being biased, bro. There's no way you would take a Rickea over Caitlin. Didn't she just go 0 for 10 or something? We played them not too long ago. Like that's the Rickea you talking about?
So why can't she be injured like Caitlin Clark injured?
Is she? Is she? I don't know. Is she?
I mean, she just was out for like weeks.
All right. Go ahead. You say you got Paige, Rickea.
I mean, I know you don't pay attention to other teams, but she was out, right? I mean,
I'm just
averaged 23 last year, right?
And that's the
and that's
the
talk about last year and all that healthy, right?
Yeah, because that's the last year we seen Caitlin Clark healthy, bro. I don't think
Caitlin can average. I don't think Caitlin could average 23 in this league. All right, so Rickea averaged 23.
And you know what? I might agree with you. I might agree with you though, because I think she can, but I'm just saying Caitlin Clark passes too. Rickea just shoot.
Okay, I still take it.
And that's and Rickea won't even be on the wings next year. She won't even be there next year.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, but you would take her over. All right, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
She's a better player. Like,
no, she not, man.
Yes,
no, she not, man. No, she not, bro.
All right,
you know that.
We're gonna go through these players.
Come on, bro. I thought we was keeping it real, bro.
When did I ever give you the impression that I thought Caitlin Clark was some beast? Like, I'm trying to figure out. Like, what did you expect
out of it? Take the beast out of it. But you telling me you would take a Rickea over Caitlin, bro? That's biased.
She's a career 20 points a night. What are we talking about?
Bro, she's a career shot.
She's a damn perennial all-star. What are we talking about? Way bigger resume than Caitlin Clark.
Okay, Paige, or Rickea. Who else, man? That's crazy you say that, but okay.
Oh, we know Kelsey Plum, Sabrina. That's easy. So what's that? 4?
Yeah.
All right. Brittany Sykes.
Bro, you just do it right here, man. Oh my goodness, bro. You ain't keeping it. I don't even know how we can have a. I thought we was.
Bro, all right, listen, I know you think Caitlin Clark is the greatest.
No, I didn't.
I don't. No. So you can't keep thinking that I'm not serious when I say this stuff,
bro.
I'm taking what you call it over. Damn, man. Minnesota. I'm taking what you call it. Number what's her name? Bree. Damn. My girl over her, man. Let me see.
It's crazy, man.
I'm trying to understand. What am I saying to you that is inconsistent from what I've been?
I'm not asking you to put her number 1, but you got Rickea over her, bro, and that just
Kayla McBride is the next one. All right, what is that? What is that? 5 or 6?
So you got Paige, you got Rickea, you got Skylar, you got Kelsey.
Definitely Skylar.
That's what you said. You said Skylar.
I'm glad you mentioned her. Definitely Skylar.
That's what you said. You said Skylar.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. They even put it in the chat.
Skylar's another one. No,
you put it in the chat. You said Sykes. You said Sykes.
Yeah, Brittany
did
Sykes.
You say? Okay, so that's 5.
Hold on. You thought I said Skylar? You was laughing at Skylar?
Bro, she not better than Caitlin at the guard position. We talking about guard.
Yeah, that's what she played, guard. What the hell are you talking about?
I know that's what she played. I know that's what she played. No, I know that's what she played. You know what I mean? But you got 3 more, bro, and you already 4. See, I'll give you Paige, even though I don't agree. I'll get that to you because that makes sense. Okay, I understand. But when you start talking about a Rickea, you talking about a Rickea, bro, that's crazy. Somebody else just said Jackie Young.
Nobody thought Caitlin was on a Rickea level until this year. Like, nobody.
Why? Because her last year don't stand up to her.
What do you mean her last year don't stand up to her? Rickea averaged 23 a night last year.
Would you have said this last year about Rickea?
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Rickea was great last year.
I got you, but you said we talking about this year now, and you said that. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, you saying Caitlin is hurt, and I think Rickea.
Yes. Do you believe she hurt?
If they both
believe she hurt?
Then yeah.
Do you believe she hurt? Do you believe she hurt? Caitlin?
I don't know. Yeah. That's what they say. Then I'm gonna go with that. They say she hurt. She hurt. I forgot about Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray for sure.
You funny, man. You know you funny, Fula. You funny, bro. Hey, you's a comedian, man.
I'm trying to figure out at what point did you think? I don't get it. Like, which
Hey, man, I never got up here expecting you to say Kayla number one, bro. When you start going 5 and 6, that's disrespectful, man.
Why?
You know what I mean?
You acting like somebody. You act like somebody got a chip or something. I don't understand.
See, I'm not gonna go into that chip argument. You know what I'm saying?
She's 37% from the field. She can't shoot 40% from three. Like, what are we doing? She's 28% from the three.
Hey, man. Hey, we'll play like this. I respect your opinion. I respect your opinion. We just don't agree. Can we agree to disagree?
Yeah, we definitely disagree.
Yeah, we agree to disagree, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the chat killing me, man.
Oh, yeah, this chat vicious. You know, this chat over here is low.
Hey, HD said drop the link. HD something.
Nah, I don't know if I'll bring.
He's gonna get up here. He's gonna get up and try to slaughter me, man.
See, we kind of like the Wu-Tang Clan, right?
Yeah.
Show is the RZA, right?
Yeah.
Boy, Prince is Jizza.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? HD, he probably old dirty. I don't know, man.
Yeah. I don't be tripping off of them. All them, I'll be watching a lot of them, man. I just don't like when they if we're gonna have a topic kind of like right now, like you don't want to mute me and take me off and all that. I always show respect. You know that. You know what I'm saying?
No, all the brothers are respectful. You gotta understand, right? It's kind of happened over time. It's kind of like it got that way over time. In the beginning, it wasn't like that. It's just dealing with some crazy Caitlin Clark fans over time led to a lot of the attitudes that exist. Trust me.
No, but I'm just saying though, when we be having, I don't be agreeing with you. I ain't never disrespected you or nothing like that. Right? When you came on my panels and stuff, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. I call you delusional and shit, but I ain't never muted you or kicked you. I don't, you know what I mean? As long as we can talk and have a debate, I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think you're delusional. I think you're delusional as shit. You know what I'm saying? The moment you said Rickea, it was over. You know what I mean? Like you're not even talking.
I want you to explain to me why she's better than Rickea.
Bro, what do you mean why she's better? That is self-explanatory. She's just better.
No, ain't no self-explanatory. We talking sports. Why is she better than Rickea?
She's a better shooter than Rickea. She's a better shooter than Rickea, right? Do we agree on that or no? No, I'm asking you. Do you
want to look at numbers, or you just talking about that's just what you think?
No, I'm just saying she's a better shooter than Rickea. Rickea, bro, yes, she is.
Not about numbers.
She's a better passer than Rickea, right?
Yeah, I give her pass. I give her that.
You know what I'm saying? She's a better floor general than Rickea because she do play point guard, so she's a better floor general than Rickea. Do you agree with that or no?
I'll give her that.
Okay, so she better.
Okay, so passing make you better.
No, overall, I said the point guard position. Rickea play point guard.
Let's talk about scoring. Is she a better scorer?
Nah, because Rickea is one of my top guards that I like. Because Rickea can break you down. She can't dribble like a Rickea. I give her. Rickea can break you down.
All right, who's a better finisher around the rim?
I might get out to a Rickea.
Who got better mid-range game?
Rickea not a good shooter, bro. I don't know why you up here acting like she just shoot, bro, like that, bro.
Caitlin ain't there.
You know what I mean? But you up here acting like, man, stop it, bro. Hey, man. You see how I was able to keep it real? You not keeping it real, bro.
What is real? What is your real based on? Is it based on numbers?
Facts. It's based on facts.
What's the fact? How do you come up with a fact? Or
I told you that Rickea is a better finisher at the rim than Caitlin. I give you that. Rickea is a better ball handler than Caitlin. I give you that. You know what I'm saying? Because I done seen Rickea, but she's one of my favorite guards in the league as far as one-on-one breakdown. I done seen her do some crazy shit. So I give you that. But overall, better player at the point guard position, she is not a better player than Caitlin Clark, brother. I
thought you was talking about just guards, though. I ain't know you saying just point guard specifically. Because for me, I only think all that at point guard. But, I give you that. She a better passer than Rickea.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What records Rickea break? How long has Rickea been in the league?
But I want to talk about the scoring and all that.
I'm just saying, what records Rickea break?
What you mean records?
Like, what are some of her accomplishments, bro? Because you guys say Caitlin Clark don't got championships. What championship Rickea got?
Well, college she got one. You know that.
I know, I'm talking about right now in the pros.
And as far as in the pros, she gotten to the semifinals before.
Yeah, I don't know about second, bro. I don't even remember who lost the Super Bowl last year, bro. I don't know about second. I know Philly won. I don't know second.
Well, we know Caitlin ain't even do that. Is the point, right?
She a rookie.
We're gonna talk about accolades.
A rookie. He a rookie season. I'm just saying,
but you quick to but
I'm asking you.
You bring rookies, right?
Bro, how long we no. How long she been in the league? How long Rickea been in the league?
That's my point though. Caitlin Clark ain't been in the league as long as these players, but you saying she's better than them.
She broke.
So when I use it the other way around, now you want to say she's a rookie though?
Nah, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this: Rickea been in the league. I don't know how long she been in the league. 3, 4, 5 years. I'm not sure. That's why I asked you. But Caitlin Clark came in the league and done shit that Rickea ain't done in 5 seasons in 1 season. In 1 season, her rookie season, she done more than Rickea done in however long she been in the league. 4 years.
Who scored more in their rookie year?
Bro, Caitlin Clark is not just a scorer. That's what
Rickea averaged 19 is a rookie.
Bro, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. Caitlin Clark is not just a scorer. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. How many double doubles Rickea got? How many triple doubles? How many triple doubles she got? How many triple doubles she got?
How many triple doubles Caitlin got? 2?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. How many triple doubles she got?
I don't know. But I mean that's what's making. But that's how you're judging people better. That's how you judge the people better.
I'm just saying it's probably more than Rickea. She only played 1 year. She been hurt this whole year.
Yeah, but a lot of players don't play in they don't have the game that's going to lend to triple doubles. Right? Caitlin Clark has. You're going to talk basketball. We're going to talk basketball.
Okay, let's go.
I mean? Right. Because certain players if you have the ball a lot, right, and that's going to lend to more of you like passing, right? I mean, getting assists. Because I mean, you're the primary ball handler all the time. Rickea a lot of times playing off ball. She's not really like mainly the primary ball handler type of player anyway. That's not her game. We agree, right?
Right. But you know, Caitlin Clark has the most points unassisted, bro. She get all her points by herself down there. She don't never get no assist, easy buckets, easy this. Like you just said, Rickea be off the ball. She be
all
getting.
All that means is Caitlin Clark can't play off the ball well. That's all that means.
All that means is she get hers off the muscle. See what I'm saying?
She can't play off the ball. Like, but I mean, to me, that's a flaw. That's not like a plus.
Hey, would you say you the minority? Would you say you the minority in what you're saying right now, or you say you the majority? A lot of more people think like you, or a lot of people think like me. The reason I ask you that
I'm always the minority because I'm a person that my opinion is going to be based off of my research and what I see.
I'm just saying
I don't follow the waves and what the media puts out there and what everybody say. This person is the shit. So I'm always in the minority. That's nothing new for me.
No, I got you. The reason I was saying that because a lot of the GMs don't agree with you, bro. When they put out who they start the team with, a lot of people don't agree with you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, GMs are saying Jalen Hurts is the damn 9th best quarterback in the league. He just won the damn MVP. I don't really listen to them like that.
Yeah.
You know, right now that's the thing.
I feel you. That's what's up, man. That's what's
I
up.
agree. HD. We comparing 2 different play styles. It's true. But the question was.
It's a lot of people.
Where do I rank Caitlin Clark as far as just guards in general? So
there's a lot of people.
It's hard to compare them to, but I still.
It's a lot of people saying drop the link, bro. They want to drop you to drop the link, bro. It's like 3, 4 people in there.
Yeah, the link is dropped. I guess I could drop it again.
Hey man, you just don't like Caitlin Clark, man. I
don't know what that means, my brother. Like, do what in my opinion of your game or whatever.
Let me ask you something. Hey, can you tell me something good? Tell me something good, like some positives about her. What you like about her game? What you like about her game?
Oh man, Caitlin Clark is very good in transition. She's very good in transition. is a good passer. Caitlin Clark is she can be good at help defense at times as well. Especially if like her teammates have done all the hard work and they're trying to look for an outlet pass. She's good at determining where they're going to pass it and just stealing it. I've seen her do that.
A little backhand.
Oh, she's an excellent free throw shooter. One of the best free throw shooters I've seen. Excellent.
Yeah, I got you. I'm saying, I got you. That's crazy.
I don't say she's a bad player. She's just not my kind of player. That's all. You know what I mean?
I got you. You're entitled to your opinion. You know what I mean? Just like I'm entitled to my.
Yes, sir. Flint boy, what you got? My bad, bro. I know I had you sitting there for a minute. What you got for us, Flint boy? Flint baby, my bad. Oh, he left. I don't know. He out.
Yeah, man. I think she get a bad rap, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see. I think she gets everything she wants. I think she is the poster child, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think y'all be over exaggerating that.
Nah, bro. I just look at it like I see what the Fever was without her. I see her join the Fever. Like Kelsey Mitchell can ball, bro. I don't have to put down one player to lift one up. Kelsey Mitchell can ball, but Kelsey Mitchell had Boston too, and they didn't go to no playoffs. You know what I mean? They had Boston. Boston's first round draft pick. I mean, number one pick, right? Wouldn't draft back Boston the number one pick. So she had Kelsey Mitchell and she had Boston. They didn't make no playoffs. The moment CC come over to them, they go right to the playoffs, man. I don't.
But that's not a fair comparison because you're comparing a big two to a big three, right? The only way you can like really assess that is if Caitlin Clark was there with just Aaliyah Boston and no Kelsey Mitchell, or Caitlin Clark is there with Kelsey Mitchell, no Aaliyah Boston. That's the only way you can assess it. And then if she goes to the playoffs and there's no Aaliyah Boston, then we can say that. But other than that, we don't know. You can only speculate. I mean, they're a big three. They should be in the playoffs.
Yeah. Then why is Chicago not in the playoffs? Because Chicago got Angel Reese. They got Camila Cardoso. What was she, like the number 3 pick or number 4 or something like that? What was Camila Cardoso? Number 3 or something like that? Pick. Okay, she got the number 3 pick. Y'all made that trade to bring in the guard, right? So why y'all be getting blown out then? So you don't get the same energy to your team.
Because we have nobody else on the team. They brought in Courtney Vandersloot, who's like 50 years old. All right, and now she's hurt. We don't have a 3 player at the 3 spot. It's either Rebecca Allen or Kid Nurse. Both really don't play defense well, don't score well. There's practically nobody on the bench as well. It's like, do you believe like that they have as much talent as the Fever? Is that the argument you're trying to make?
No, it's not an argument at all. I was just asking a question.
Okay, they're not making it because they don't have the talent. Now they did start to actually turn it around a little bit, and then they also have a horrible coach, right? But then we started to turn it around a little bit. Angel Reese started balling. Camila Cardoso started balling. And then now Ariel Atkins gets hurt. They're not going to be able to do anything without Ariel Atkins. They just don't have it's been a bad draft, and it's been a bad number of signings. All right, I'm going to bring some of these brothers on. We got a lot going on here.
That makes sense. That makes sense, though. Yeah, I got you.
Ain't got no
the Fever going to the playoffs, though, right?
They could. They should. They better. And they better go farther than that. That's what I think.
Man, what's up, man? What are we talking about, man? Y'all all over the place. What are we talking about? Y'all go from one topic to another, third or fourth. What are we talking about? Like, what was the topic y'all was talking about?
I was really the show was
this dude just saying anything.
The show was about the New York Liberty versus the Sparks. That was a hell of a game tonight. Beautiful game. I was talking about the great performance by Queen Rickea Jackson, as well as my Plum Diddy Plum tonight.
Plum finally gave her the damn ball instead of hogging it. Finally, but go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about, right? But then of course,
Yeah.
you know, Caitlin Clark fans, you know, who tune into the channel, they always want to hear what I got to say about her, you know. And the only thing I did mention to them was how when they put Natasha Cloud on Kelsey Plum demonstrated how you can actually score on Natasha Cloud, right? Whereas, you know, other people couldn't do that. And that's the only thing I kind of pointed out. Just that's pretty much it. But it later got just the conversation I had with this brother here, you know.
Well, Kelsey, Kelsey, people keep forgetting Kelsey can play without the ball in her hand. And Kelsey can run around screens and she knows the different positions where to place herself on the floor. Caitlin hasn't played without the ball in her hand even when she was a kid. Like she's played the same way since high school. So when you don't know how to adjust, or you don't work on certain parts of your game, a defender like Natasha Cloud, she's good, but the history of the W, she's not up there with the best, but you're going to get shut down by her. Like if you don't have a mid-range game or have a way to go right or go different ways, Natasha Cloud, being a veteran, used her IQ mostly against Cece. She didn't really do nothing special. She just knew where to push Cece at, and Cece didn't recognize where to go with it. That's why Cece struggled, because she don't see the floor well. And in transition, it's easier for her in transition because that's her play style. She's like one of the best transition players I've ever seen, like running the floor and making the passes. The problem with her is when she gets in the half court offense, she doesn't know how to adjust to the defense. We've seen this from players like a LeBron, for example, who's great at transition, but when I put him in half court and I switch to different defensive sets, I switch different placement on the floor, I'll run a zone this time. I'll fake like I'm running a zone, but I'm really running man. They don't know how to recognize that. So that's why when you saw next year, LeBron came back better prepared because he adjusted to the defense. Her issue is she don't adjust to the defense, and I don't think she really watches a lot of film. I think she's playing off of instincts and off of talent. So when they see that and they adjust, she don't know how to adjust to it. And I also don't think she worked on her core. And what I mean by people in the chat, because I don't know if y'all played basketball or football, I played football. So if you don't have a strong core, you're going to fall all over the place. You're not going to have a stable balance. You're not going to be able, like if I bump into you, a strong core, like you'll be able to still keep your foot placement. You'll still be able to know, okay, you hitting me here. I know how to get off of this and position myself here. She don't, to me, have a very strong core. She flops a lot. And it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like she don't know how to play uncomfortable. I don't know if y'all ever heard that before. Like a player plays uncomfortable. That's how you see the best players get better. They work on something that they're uncomfortable at doing. So now they turn that into a strength as opposed to a weakness. That's her issue.
Hey, can you put the names?
Her passing, I mean, is mainly because she's a threat from the three. Like she's a good logo shooter. But the closer she gets into the mid-range, she's not that effective. That's why you see her on the road struggling like she's struggling, because she's not that good more in like near the three-point line as opposed to the logo.
Hey, can you Fulon, can you put the names on the screen? Just take the comment off.
So yeah, like Cloud is going to struggle against a Kelsey Plum. Like Kelsey Plum not only is a veteran, Kelsey Plum gets better each year. She works on different parts of her game. And plus she's dangerous from all three levels. And she can go right or left. So I don't know if y'all watched Detail with Kobe when he was alive. He explained the difference between players. Like a player like Harden sometimes struggles going to the right. So he's only good half of the court. But a guy like Kyrie, you can't really box him in because he knows how to go left or right, and he can get you from either level. So any spot he could pull up from. So her issue is she has to work on her game. She needs to put the golf club down. She need to work on her mid-range. She need to work on her right hand going more right instead of just going to her left. Learn how to step to the right. Learn how to use your screens better. Learn how to work off the ball. If Caitlin learned how to work off the ball, she'll be a great player. I don't understand why she doesn't work more off the ball. I think she needs to work with a Sabrina. She needs to talk to her more, get some insight, work on that. She needs to watch film too. I think that'll help her out a lot more because sometimes she puts herself, she kind of puts herself at the defense's, she kind of puts herself at the defense with strength instead of learning how to, okay, I can't go here. And she doesn't know how to utilize, to me, her and Natasha Howard have a hard time working off each other. If she can ever learn how to utilize her more playing off the ball, they would be even more dangerous. That's why what you see with Kelsey Mitchell is thriving because Kelsey can play without the ball. She can go right or left. She can stand still and shoot. She can also get to the next level. Ari McDonald doesn't dominate the ball, so it kind of opens it up for Aaliyah more and Natasha Howard more, where they don't have to worry about Ari having to take all these shots and dominate the ball 90% of the game. The ball is still moving. With Caitlin Clark, if you notice the game she lost in the championship game, she's dominating the ball. And they're kind of separating her from her team. So they're D'ing up everybody else, and they're getting into her shot pocket, which is I'm a step to my left. So as soon as she stepped to her left, and then she's gonna try to push off. What the defenders doing now, they're bracing themselves and then they're jumping, putting hands in her face. So it's struggling. It's harder for her this year than it was last year. So that's her issue. Like CeCe's not a trash player. She just hasn't worked on her game. And if she works on her game, she'll get better. But she's not working on it because you're making dumb mistakes, in my opinion.
All right. Anybody got anything to say towards that?
I'll let Tim just pull it up, so I'll let him go. He just pulled up. He want to say something, maybe.
All right, bro. Tim, what you got?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Fulan?
What's up?
Courtside. I see my man HD on the panel. Man, what's up with y'all guys, man?
What up,
Courtside, man. Courtside, you already know I'm rocking with you. So listen, man, CC, man, as far as her working on the game, HD had a stream a couple days ago, and I kind of agree with him as far as like her working on her game. My thing is her handles, right? She got to work on her handles, but everything else, man, listen. Hey, courtside, I don't know what people be talking about, man, because CC, it's like this. First of all, she doesn't shoot the ball a lot. Everybody says she's a dominant guard, but like, yo, how you so dominant, but you led the league in assists last year? Like, she's not a ball hog. She's a ball hog as far as a floor general. Like, she has the ball in her hand and she dominates the ball because she's basically the primary. She sets up her teammates. Like, as far as her and Kelsey Mitchell and AB, AB be struggling without CC because AB gets a lot of spoon-fed baskets when CC is in the game. That's just a fact. Like, yo, she ain't even got to work hard when CC's in the game because CC's giving her these easy bounce passes that she's in her spot and she's just pulling up and she's nailing them. Same thing with Natasha Howard. The reason why Natasha Howard isn't meshing with CC is because, first of all, I don't think Natasha Howard likes CC. That's number one. She gives maximum effort when CC's not in the game. Anybody who's watching this year's Fever, Natasha Howard gives maximum effort when CC is not in the game. Period, point blank. All right. She wants to be the star of the team. You know what I'm saying? She wants to be, she's getting her shine because she's playing on national television, which she's never done in her whole career. You know what I'm saying? So when CC's not in the game,
what does that got to do with basketball, dog? Are we talking about popularity contests or are we talking basketball?
But HD, we are talking basketball because the point is everybody talks about CC being a dominant guard. Yo, she led the league in assists, and everybody makes it like
she has turnovers too. She led the league in turnovers. Like, why are we minimizing? Like, this is what I don't understand. Y'all bring up field goal percentages, but then y'all bring up field goal percentages, but y'all minimize other players, their weakness. But then when it comes to her, we don't even mention it. We gloss over it.
HD, I haven't mentioned anybody's weakness. I never said Natasha Howard was a weak player. I never said AB was a weak player. I'm not mentioning nothing about
But you're saying she's jealous. You're basing that off of conjecture.
No.
We don't know if she's jealous or not. So how is she jealous? I'm trying to figure out because I don't know. I haven't seen her be jealous of CC. And I've watched every Fever game this year.
Can I say something? Can I say something? I was gonna say this, right? I agree with you, Tim, as far as the little dominant ball and all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, she led the league in assists. And Kelsey Mitchell had her best year her whole career when CC was there. So how does she have, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like playing football. We all watch football, right? You know what I'm saying? You got the number one receiver, you got the number two receiver. The number two receiver usually be open because they double teaming the number one receiver. So Kelsey Mitchell should have better stats and all that, bro, because the focus point is to stop Caitlin. It ain't to stop Kelsey. Every defensive player they go to, defensive coaches have said it in press conferences. We've seen it. It's on the internet. Our goal is to stop CC. So we stop CC and double team her. That leave Kelsey and all these other players open. You know what I'm saying? CC get guarded.
But they double team Kelsey too. What are you talking about? They double team all three of them. It depends on the play and depends on the sets. What are we talking about? Look, like CC's issue is she struggles in the half court and she struggles with physicality. Like, what are we talking about? Like, they all get double teamed.
Fam, but you're not letting us finish. Fam, we didn't interrupt you though, fam. You didn't let us finish.
Fam, you're not making sense, fam. He talked about popularity contest, and you talking about she the only one double team. That don't make no sense. What are you talking about?
Hold on. I didn't say nothing about popularity. All I'm saying is you can go on YouTube right now and look up the post game press conference for the head coaches. They'll tell you their defensive strategy is to stop CC. That's not me saying that, bro. That's the opposing coaches is to stop CC. So if your game plan is to stop CC, that is leaving Kelsey Mitchell and all these other. I'm not saying Kelsey Mitchell can't ball. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying the focal point is to stop CC. So that should give Mitchell more free reign and stuff. That's common sense, right? Am I tripping?
But Mitchell, but hold up. Didn't Mitchell make the All-Star team before like Caitlin got there, right? So Mitchell is still going to be a dangerous. Hold on. Mitchell made the All-Star team before Caitlin got there multiple times. So they're going to game plan against Caitlin because she dominates the ball 90% of the time, bro. That's it. And then Kelsey Mitchell, they got to play a certain defense towards Kelsey Mitchell because Kelsey Mitchell, you can't really 94 feet her because she's a good passer. She can also get out of traps and she's quick and fast. And they also double team Aaliyah Boston because they know in the half court offense, they got to run it through Aaliyah Boston because your player CC, she struggles getting off of the press with the top of the action by the wing. She struggles also trying to get her own shot in the half court. So they don't just double team or game plan against CC. They have a game plan against everybody. You have a report and it shows your tendencies and it shows what you're great at and what you're not great at. So they're not only just game planning against her, they're game planning against everybody, bro.
Why she have her best year?
So what are we talking about?
Why she have her best year last year?
Who?
Kelsey Mitchell been in the league.
Who had their best year last year?
Kelsey Mitchell.
Kelsey Mitchell, yeah. Well, because you had Aaliyah Boston and you had Caitlin Clark. You had two other All-Stars and two other threats.
I just wanted
on the floor.
Real quick, HD, I just wanted to add this here. They keep saying his best year, but really she averaged 1 point more than she averaged the previous year. Right.
Foolan. Let me tell you this, Foolan. She was she balled out just like this. The reason Kelsey started balling was when they got Aaliyah Boston. She got hurt that season. If she wouldn't have got hurt, they would have still made the playoffs. So what are we talking about? I'm not saying CC didn't help, but Kelsey's still Kelsey. I see if this was an Ari McDonald and then CC had her play higher than what she's played and she's never made the All-Star team. That's how I look at, you made her better. Kelsey's going to be Kelsey whether CC's there or not. The problem is Kelsey finally had a full season to be healthy and she was able to play with an Aaliyah Boston and then you added CC. Nobody knew how to defend CC yet because they never seen that play style before where a guard dominates the ball. She's like the first point guard to really dominate the ball like this. they usually don't dominate like this. Sue Bird didn't, Penn Caro didn't, the girl Pokey Chapman didn't. That's just what they do. So Kelsey Mitchell is going to be hurt. I'm just saying, yes, they have double teamed Caitlin before, but they also double teamed Kelsey and they double teamed Aaliyah Boston.
But the difference,
it depends on the sex and the plays that they're running.
HD, the difference is this, though. The difference is this. CC don't have no assisted points. That's factual. You can look that up. You know what I'm saying? She has the most points unassisted in the whole damn league. So
Kelsey, she don't play off the ball. That's why.
Because she got to get hers off the muscle.
So what are we talking about? Bro, like that, if I don't play off the ball, right? Of course I'm not gonna have any assists going my way because I don't play off the ball. So what are we talking about?
There's other guards in the league. It's other guards in the league. They got assisted. Why is she like the only one? Why is she leading it? It's other point guards in the league.
Okay, name a guard. What
Kelsey
guard?
Plum.
Name a guard.
I just named one.
Plays off the ball. Name another one.
Howard. Rickea.
Who?
Hey.
Who?
I can name a lot of them.
Plays off the ball. Who else? You just named 2 people off the ball. Name another one. We can keep going.
But that don't prove no point. That don't prove.
But I'm trying to understand why do you feel like that's like an argument for how good?
I'm not. I'm just saying because what the not what HD said, but what people say is, see, like Tim just said, CC dominates the ball. But how when she have all these assists, she don't get assisted for her. She constantly worried about other people. You know what I'm saying? Like she constantly passes the ball and stuff like that. That's what Tim was just saying.
But that still points to her dominating the ball, though. Whether she's getting garnering,
no, it's not like you guys are trying to make it. It ain't like y'all making it though. It's not.
And so what about Sabrina Ionescu, right? So Sabrina Ionescu got a lot of assists thrown her way. Why? Because she plays off the ball. Caitlin doesn't play off the ball. I'm not saying she's trash. I'm just saying she don't play off the ball. When you don't play off the ball, you're not going to get a lot of assists thrown your way. You're just not. You'll probably have maybe 1 or 2 given to you. Like she'll do a play where they'll set the action by the slot or the top of the key or the wing, and then she'll pop open and then hit a standstill 3. That'll be counted as an assist to her, like from another player. But she doesn't do that often. So she's going to be really low in that department. That's just facts. It's not saying you're wrong or anything. I'm not debating. We're conversating basketball. She dominates the ball if she learns how to not dominate the ball. I've been saying this about Caitlin since high school. My people on my panel, we've been watching ball for a long time. I got people on there that's 50 or 60. I'm not saying that makes you the best in knowing ball, but I've watched her. That shit gets away with in college. That works because you don't have a lot of teams that run sets and run particular defenses or even have the personnel to defend you. So she can do that all the time. But when you come to the W, everybody's on the same level. Some are better than others because they add more to their game. They work on their game more. They work on their body more. She doesn't play off the ball a lot. That's all I'm saying. That's why she doesn't get the assists that you want her to. Now, if she works with a Sabrina Ionescu, that could change because then she would learn, okay, how can I slide through this pick? How can I slide through this set? How can I keep the defender off of me? How can I do a way to get their hands off of me from pressing me? Like it's different nuances you take at the next level. That's why she don't get those assists. The guards you name, they will destroy you in that department because they can play with the ball or without the ball. That's the difference, bro. That's just the facts. You can pull this number up, but if you watch the games like I know you do, you'll see it. She doesn't have a lot of actions where she's coming off of the screen or catching and shooting. She even said it herself, right? Tim, you a fan too. Didn't CC say, I don't like playing without the ball. I gotta have the ball in my hand, right? She said that.
HD, I agree with you.
This is her play style. This is her play style.
Hold on real quick.
Hold up.
Canella. Hold on real quick. Hold on. So Canella, you want to come up? I already dropped the link. You talking a lot of trash down there, my man.
Hey, but your fool line. Let me finish this point. Man. I'm gonna drop off. What I was saying was, I'm not saying none of the players are trash. What I was speaking about Natasha Howard is the thing with Natasha Howard is, if you watch Fever games, she's not trash. But what I'm saying is she gives maximum effort when CC's not there because the play style fits her when CC's not in the game. HD, because like you said, the Natasha Howard game is a half court game. When CC's not in the game, which she hasn't been, they've been playing a lot of half court, which suits Natasha Howard's game. So that's why she's been killing it. But she's a good baller, even without. I'm not saying she's a trash baller. What I'm saying is her and CC's style don't mesh. That's what I'm trying to say. But the other point I'm trying to make is this: a lot of people are saying that we're gonna narrow it down like this, right? Because HD, I agree with you as far as CC needs to work on her game, but I'm with my man courtside because CC, listen, you take CC, all right. A lot of commentators were saying the Fever are a championship contending team, right? Now CC's not there, so do people still have that same energy? Like, oh, yo, they better make. No,
we keeping that same energy. We keeping that same energy.
That's what I want.
That same energy.
That's why
that's what y'all said at the beginning of the year.
That's
and
right.
We're going to keep it that way. So we're going to keep it that way because y'all, not saying you or this man courtside, but a lot of your fan base was disrespectful to a lot of teams. And y'all said, we're a great team and we're a championship team with or without CC. That's what they said. So I'm going to hold them to that standard. You can't finagle your way out of it.
I ain't never heard that.
So I'm going to keep it on that. I'm gonna be real. That's what they said. This is what I said. I said this, Tim. I said this. I said Caitlin Clark's in her second year. I don't grade her like everybody else. If y'all want to make her an MVP right away, to me, you're digging her a hole. You're not allowing her to actually grow her game. And that's my issue with CC fans. Y'all not letting her grow organically. Y'all are trying to make her the best player or a top 5 player when she's not that. She's not. She doesn't have a complete game. And that's okay because it's her second year. It's fine. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so we got Jeff. Did you go yet?
Not yet. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, what you got for us, bro?
Okay. Hey, man. Appreciate you for having me on your panel, Fulon. Thank you.
No problem.
I just wanted to touch on a topic about teams not preparing on how to guard Caitlin. The last time the Fever played the Golden State Valkyries and the last time that they played the Seattle Storm, you can go back and watch those two press conferences, one by Noelle Quinn and the other by Natalie Nakase. Both of them actually prepared their defenses to go against Caitlin because they admitted that Caitlin is a cultivator of the ball. So if you stop her from scoring, she leads an assist for a reason, and she can get other teammates the ball very easily. And Noelle Quinn admitted that during the press conference that the plan was on how to guard her, and they failed at that. And when it came to Natalie Nakase, she also admitted that, but the way she admitted that was that she didn't have to prepare to guard Caitlin with her defense because Stephanie White did that already. And it was by playing the main facilitator of the offense off the ball. And so she actually did Natalie Nakase a big favor by playing Cece as a forward. And that was a big reason why the Indiana Fever lost to the Golden State Valkyries. It's because when you played Cece off the ball, they didn't have their main facilitator. And that's the reason why the offense kind of looked a little shaky. But yes, you can go back and look at those press conferences, Fulon, and both of those coaches actually prepared on how they were going to guard Caitlin. It's just Natalie was successful at it because Stephanie White did a really big job by playing her off ball.
Listen, I don't have a problem with y'all believing that she's big on the scouting report. I don't have a problem with that. I don't doubt it. Like, what's the point that we're making with this?
Well, I think the point
No,
is,
it's just
like you need like she's a like you said, she's a dominant point guard, but she's a facilitator. Like if you look at our last win against the Aces, right? Oh man, that game could have been so much more easier. It could have been so much more easier. We should have blown them out. But for real, we didn't have anybody to facilitate. I think we ended the game with like something like 25 assists. Like that was the problem. We didn't have no floor general. We should have blew the Aces out. But the game looked
25 assists in that game.
I think we had like something like 25 assists as a team.
That's really good.
Most of the time,
25 assists is really good. That will put you up.
Most of the time,
Fulan.
Yeah.
We don't be having no fast break points neither when she don't play damn near.
Right, like, bro. Like that game, we should have blew them out.
A lot of those games don't have fast break points.
You might not be right about 25. If you had 25 assists, that's more than y'all normally have. Fever don't be up there with assists.
She the best. She the best transition guard in the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like in transition, running the court, running the floor. And a lot of times when she don't play, bro, you can go back and look at the stats. We don't be having no fast break
easy
points,
bucket, but we don't have no easy buckets either.
None, like zero.
Exactly. Exactly. And
you put her on the floor, we get buckets. Easy buckets.
Easy buckets.
I mean, I don't know. Y'all talking like y'all 75% win team with her. It's like pretty much 500 with her or without her. What I'm seeing. So
and I'm gonna say this
too.
You
know that Fulan, she's only been in the league. Well, Fulan, she's only been in the league. What? This is her second year. Last year they went to the playoffs. It wasn't all her. It was the whole team. But what I'm saying is we only had a year sample size. And if she did all that in 1 year, and this year she's been hurt, so like she got to be doing something right. Of course, she needs to work on her game. But
because along with her playing better after that break, Kelsey Mitchell also went on a historic run.
Right, I said the team.
I don't like all that not mentioning them because that's not right.
You just heard me say I said the team. I didn't say her alone. I said the team.
Yeah.
No, then you said she did that.
Kelsey gonna get hers whether CC there or not. But when CC there, she just get hers easier.
Easy.
I don't know about that.
Kelsey can ball.
I agree with that when it comes to Leah Boston, but when it comes to Kelsey Mitchell, I'm not seeing it.
Okay, Fulan, let me ask you a question. Look at Boston's games with CC and without CC. She still be scoring, but does she get her buckets easy when CC's in the game?
I said, with Boston, I can agree with it with Boston because
when you want
roles, which benefits both of them, by the way. But like,
right, I agree.
But as far as like Kelsey Mitchell. Yeah, because Caitlin Clark, if you watch when Kelsey Mitchell has the ball, what is Caitlin doing other than standing there? Honestly, I mean, she can help, be a floor spacer. I get that part of it, but
it's not her like gravity too, though. She's not making it's her gravity too.
No, but you're trying to make it. You're making it sound like you making it sound like we saying Kelsey Mitchell can't ball. We never said that.
Right, we're not saying that. No, we're not saying that at all.
No, I've talked to you before, of course. You talking about it's all her cutting to the basket and all of that. That's bullshit.
I said what?
Because you said that there's a lot of her cutting to the basket and most of her points were like it might not have been you. It might have been the damn Keep Division. It was one of y'all. But y'all was saying that when she played with Caitlin Clark, there's a bunch of her cutting to the basket, Caitlin Clark catching her.
She do get easy bucket. She do get easy bucket. Everybody, listen, hey, Fulan. All I'm saying is this. The team can ball. Individual, they can ball. Boston can ball individually. Caitlin can ball individually.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is with CC on the floor, it's easier, man. It's easier. Easy points. It's easier. The way she run the break is easier.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't. Because your half court is worse with CC a lot of times. Now, if you talk in transition, I'm not going to argue with you. You're right. She sees things. You go. She'll find you all that kind of stuff. But
I'll agree with you on that. I'll agree with you on that. But check this out though. The second half of the season last year, we was winning them games because we wasn't playing half court. We was pushing.
But you also also lost 8 of the last 10 games too.
Y'all did play half court, but y'all can keep going.
No, HD, you're right. We played some, but I'm saying majority of the game we were pushing them. I'm not saying we played push.
You know
all
what
the
happened?
Time.
You know what? My apologies, because like I'm just listening. Because I don't want to interrupt anybody. Look, They were better last year because Christy Size finally grew a brain and did something Lisa Bluter dumbass didn't do in the national title games. She ran the offense through Aaliyah Boston and let Aaliyah Boston be the point of attack from the elbow. And that opened the offense up in the half court. And then when they got on the fast break, Lexi Hole was very instrumental because she's an unaliver from the corner three. She's a beast. So she knew how to draw it up better. And then in the half court, she allowed Kelsey Mitchell to be Kelsey Mitchell. And that messed teams up defensively because while you're shifting over here, Kelsey's destroying you. Then when you shift to Kelsey, Aaliyah Boston's destroying you. And then you shift to both of them, Caitlin's hitting the logo three. So again, yes, Caitlin is good at what she does, but it's great compliment. She has two players who were on her level, if not better, who were playing at an incredible level. And the second half, Aaliyah Boston just had to get used to the pace of the offense. She doesn't play in a pace of offense like that. So once everybody figured out how to do that, that's when they dominated. They took the ball out of her hands in the half court, and that made her dangerous. But see, Cece's issue is she don't want to do that. Because if she learns how to do that, then Indiana will be a second or third seed right now. Y'all will be a second or third seed if she ever learned how to do that. And possibly a championship.
Another thing y'all be saying, not y'all personally, like specifically you, HD, or nobody else, but this is what I hear a lot too. I heard Fulon say this for sure. Oh, Cece, she didn't work on her game in the offseason. Bro, we seen her in the gym multiple times in the offseason working. Her midi is even getting, I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it has gotten better. But y'all act like she just don't be in the gym. That's not true. You know what I'm saying?
She was doing the same thing she was doing.
Hold on. I got to refute what you just said. I never said she wasn't in the gym. Just because you in the gym don't mean you work on. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I've been calm up here. I've been chilling. So let me say something. And then I've been letting y'all talk, haven't I? I shut up and I'm sitting in the corner here. Let me talk. I never said she didn't work in the gym. Just because you're in the gym don't mean you're working on your game. You're only working on your strength. She's not working on her weaknesses. And you know how I could tell? Because she's not consistently countering the defense. When she's getting pushed to her right and the lane isn't open, she dribbles the ball out and the shot clock's damn near at 10. She's passing it out to somebody and she go chill in the corner or by the wing. Then when she gets to the 3-point line, she's had plenty of threes open from the slot, from the wing, from the corner. She struggles with those shots. Her red area is the top of the key or logo. That's her money spot. And when she's taken off that spot, she doesn't adjust. When you watch Kelsey Plum, I know she worked on her game because every time they push her to an uncomfortable spot, Kelsey Mitchell either gets out of it with a dribble and a floater, or she gets out of it with a step to the short corner and hitting that mid-range, or she'll come to the slot down the court and knock that three down. That's what I'm saying. You can be in the gym, bro. I done been in the gym with plenty of football players. But when we got out there on Saturday, they got their ass thrown on their head. You know why? Because they didn't work on what they were supposed to work on. That's all I'm saying. She just has to work on her game, bro. That's fine. I want CC to get better. I want her to get better. I've been watching her since high school. I'm just being real. She needs to work on her game and stop going to the gym shooting logo threes. Work on something else. That's it. That's not saying she's trash. That's not saying she don't practice. Am I right or wrong?
No, HD, you right. But that's why I agreed with you when you was on that live stream. I told you I'm a CC fan, but like to me,
no, Tim, I'm not. I was
just
just talking to courtside because he was saying I'm saying she's not in. I know she's in the gym. I never said she wasn't. That's all I was doing was refuting that point. That's all.
I didn't say you though. I didn't say you. I said I hear it a lot. I didn't direct it at you.
Okay, got you. I got you.
I mean, hey, Fulon, you got super chats
in there. Fulon, you got super chats. I don't know if you want to clear them.
Oh yeah. All right. Okay, it's real. My man is real. with the $2 super chat. Appreciate you, Bryce. Says, stop saying it's a 500 team. CC is 8-5.
Not this year, but last year I think she was.
Hey, salute Israel. Salute to you, player. Salute to you, man.
It's like 8-6, I think.
Salute to you, man.
It's real crazy, man. Let me see what else we got.
I think you missed Rico.
Okay. CZ averaged 87 points without her 78 points.
You missed one.
Y'all continue it.
Hey, yo, Felon, man, I'm gonna drop off, man, so you can let other people up, man. I appreciate you letting me come in on. Course, you know I rock with you. HD too, even though we frenemies, but I rock with all of y'all, man. I'm gonna drop off, man. Y'all be easy.
All right.
Yeah, you be safe, Tim.
Hey, Fulon, if you go to the top right and hit that star, it'll show you. Hit the star where it say live and starred. Click start. It'll show you. Right. Flint, baby, what up, man?
What up, dog?
I know you come up here to try to cook me, man. Go ahead, man. I know what you be in the comment section, bro. What's up with you, bro? How you been?
No, I ain't gonna cook you. I'm just here for the good conversation.
I do got a question, what you got for us, bro?
Why y'all all want Stephanie White fired?
You talking to me? Who you talking to?
Yeah, that was just for course. Why y'all want Stephanie White fired?
I didn't even see. There you go. You know what I'm saying? No,
like I know why like the Sky want the Tyler Marsh fired.
I
don't understand why y'all want to see Stephanie White fired.
It's because the majority of the fan base want her fired, man, because she lied and she hit us with the okie doke. Before she got hired, she told us she been watching Kaylin for all these years. She gonna do this, she gonna do that. Then she come over here, man, and take Kaylin off the ball and try to put her at forward. And you got all these, you taking the ball out her hands. I can see sometime, but like she wanted to be the majority of the damn time, and she said that multiple times. And that ain't what we wanted.
When did she put her forward? I'm confused. When did she play the forward? Are we talking offense or are we talking defense? Like when did she put her at the forward? I've never seen Caitlin at the forward. Defensively, because she can't guard the perimeter well. So that's smart to put her at the 4 on defense in the zone. That's what you're supposed to do with a CC.
I said forward. I didn't say 4. I said forward.
Like 4 or forward is the same thing. I'm saying like she's not on there on offense. Defensively, I seen her in the forward spot playing a zone in the short corner because she's not a good perimeter defender.
What position was she playing with her, Kelsey, and Ari on the floor? What position is she playing?
Guard.
Well, with her, Kelsey, and Ari on the floor, she's playing the 1. Kelsey would be moved to the wing, and then Ari would be the 2.
That game, not that. All right.
You talking about? I think it's a game against the Valkyries.
Yeah,
pretty much. I didn't watch it, but everybody was saying she was the 3.
Had her the 3 position.
I didn't see it, so I can't really comment. But everybody,
that's what I'm saying. What in what world?
She wasn't. She wasn't. Yeah. She was put at the She was near the wing area because Ari was had the ball in her hand in the half court, so she would walk over to either the corner or the wing. So yeah, like. But she wasn't the 3 in that system. It's just that she's not a half court player, so she got to move out the way of the action so she don't get in the way.
All right, real quick.
That's why she was positioned over there.
Got a super chat here. Hold on, real quick. Breezy, $4.99. Appreciate you. Says HD said he never seen a ball player like Angel Reese. Bro, don't know ball.
So who plays like Angel Reese from the past? I'm asking Breezy that. Who she play like then? I've never seen Angel Reese before.
Hey,
she don't play like anybody in history.
From Minnesota.
Thanks for the super chat, by the way.
Who she play like? Hold on. I didn't hear him. What he said?
I just said the closest person I seen to her was Folk from Minnesota, the power forward.
Fouls? You talking about Sylvia Fouls? No, she don't play nothing like Fouls. No, she don't play like nothing like Fouls. But I got you. Y'all can go ahead.
Rebounds wise, not offensively.
Hey, Foolin, I gotta run, man. Salute to everybody up here. Jeff, HD,
All right,
Flint, baby. I'll holler at y'all, man.
All right,
All
take
right,
it.
Get at
all
you.
right now.
Okay.
I'll holler at
All
you.
right. Fouls could rebound, but not like this, and Fouls didn't bring the ball up like this. So I don't know. I've been watching Angels. I've been watching Angels since high school. So I don't. That's why I said her game is unique because she can do multiple things. She's very versatile. She's really a wing.
She's a legit.
But she played a four.
She's almost like a Magic Johnson, a small point forward.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
HD, man, you have to ass up here quiet, man.
Chris Stokely says Angel can't do no wrong according to y'all. Keep that same energy, y'all. Keep for CC for Angel.
We got hold on, Foolland. I know this your show. I've gotten on Angel plenty of times. Her field goal percentage, I got on it. I got on her energy when she don't come with energy. Even Foolline has stated this as well. Her energy is bad. And when it's bad, we get on her ass. So that's a lie. Like, y'all are upset because y'all think y'all Golden Goose does no wrong and she doesn't have to improve her game. Hey, that's y'all prerogative. Me, I like complete basketball players. I'm different. I like basketball players who can score at all three levels, who can play with or without the ball, and can play defense and lock your ass down. That's why I'm a huge Kobe guy. I like Mike. I like Dr. J. I like players who ball, like who can do multiple things. So
I like coachable players.
Right. That's all I'm saying. You coachable players, all that. Look, I don't have a problem with the girl. I gave the girl an A last year for being a rookie. I gave her an A. Fool line to tell you I gave her A. He watched my video, so I gave her an A. And I told y'all, if y'all want me to judge her last year off of a veteran player, I would have gave her a D plus, because she was terrible with turnovers and she was terrible with defense. I said that. Other than that, she did good last year for a rookie. I don't get why y'all think I hate Caitlin Clark. Like, I haven't said nothing disparaging her game. I just said, add this to your game. And I think Sabrina, like Foolan said, me and Foolan like Sabrina. She need to learn from Sabrina. And I think she'll become a top 5, top 4 player one of these days. That's what she needs to do. Y'all want to give her that. I don't get it.
You know what I don't get? They always on Angel attitude, but they let CC slide with her little temper tantrums.
Right.
She don't get the ball. She want to act like she tying her shoes.
I'll be right back.
She throw her hands up in the air.
You good, Foolan?
Arguing with coaches in the huddle.
Yeah, like I just wanted to come up here, man, and just talk ball. Like, I'm not finna debate you. I'm not yelling. Everybody think because I go off on my strings, bro. I'm talking basketball. Like, bro, like if I see a player who can be better, why not be better? Like, I don't get this generation where they want somebody to be great already, but they don't have to put in the work. I don't get it. It's mind-boggling. Yeah, like, and I wasn't like that. I didn't get a handout. I didn't get a spoon. Right. I got to take it. I got cut from my football team. And the coach told me, look, you got to play better. That's why your shit ain't in the locker. He told me straight up. And ever since then, I got my spot because I went to fight for it. Like Michael Jordan. Everybody loved Michael Jordan, but nobody talk about when he got cut in high school, how that motivated him. You know what I'm saying? Nobody talk about Kobe, how he was benched, like starting out. He didn't get playing time. Stuff ain't handed to you, bro. If you want to be great.
Threes in the playoffs.
Right. Airball to 3. You got an 18-year-old taking shots and missing them. And most 18-year-olds would have rattled. They wouldn't have played after that. He came back and hit that shot.
Too scared to shoot that shit.
Right. So that's all I want. I want Caitlin to be better. That's it. I think she's a great talent. I just think she has a lot to work on. And if you want to be the best, which they say she do, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see it. Like, she wants to get better, but hey, if she gets better, HD will come on here on my platform and say, hey, I was wrong. I have no issue with saying I'm wrong. I'm a grown-ass man. I can admit when I'm wrong. I don't care.
Facts.
But I don't see it. I don't see what this craziness is for somebody. I don't understand.
Nah, I think her problem is I think she's starting to listen to the fan base, and I feel like she's rebelling too. Cause like I ain't never seen a great player not buy in at some point. I'm an Iverson fan. I remember when Iverson was doing stupid shit, rebelling against Larry Brown, and I remember what happened when he finally brought it into him.
Yeah,
he took a sorry ass team to the finals.
Yeah, that team
Jordan
is bad.
didn't start winning till he brought it to who philosophy? Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson. Because remember, Doug Collins enabled him.
Doug
let him do
Collins was
whatever he
basically doing
want.
what they want Stephanie White to do with CC.
Right. Yep.
That ain't gonna win.
That's not gonna win you championships, man.
Playing fast ain't really gonna win you because in the playoffs, once you get to them 7-game series, at some point in time, the game is gonna slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you do play that style, perfect example, the New York Knicks, you're gonna be gassed if you get to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Your legs gonna be heavy, everything.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. They saying she's playing the 4. I'm like, bruh, she's not playing no 4. What are you talking about?
She can't guard her position.
Right. She can't guard her position. So that was smart. That's what Chrissy Sides did last year. That's smart. I wish Tyler Marsh would do that. I wish Tyler Marsh would do that with our guards and play more of a zone. But he's stupid. So I don't know what you want. Like, look, that's smart. Like against the Valkyries, she was making some smart decisions on defense. Stephanie White's a great defensive coach. I just don't like her as a head coach because I think she's overrated. But she's a great defensive coach, though. Assistant defensive coach. Look, she called them defenses. I can't hate on that. She do her thing, but y'all got to stop wanting to fire coaches, bro. Like Stephanie White got y'all balling right now. Like y'all just ain't doing well because
the star player ain't buying in.
Right. When she buy in, y'all gonna take off, man. That's all. Like that's all y'all need to do is buy in. I don't get why she don't want to buy in to the system. I don't get it.
It's called being coddled. She played like you said, she's been playing her that way the whole time she's been playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And
she has, bro.
Once you think, like they tell you, do what you do best when you get to the pros.
Yeah.
For Clark, it's almost like detrimental to at this point because what she do it the best, it's kind of hard for her to do at this level. She ain't really got the game to play that way.
Yeah.
She ain't got the pure enough handles to push that bitch and keep it going.
Yeah, like we did our draft night analysis of the last year class, and I told people if Caitlin learned how to play off the ball, she'll be one of the best guards like in history. Like seriously, she would be. Like I'm not lying. Like because I've been watching it. I guess because I've been watching it since '97. I think people get kind of mad with me because I don't look at Candace as them, even though Candace was great. I'm like, yeah, Candace was good, but she was getting her ass busted by Cheryl Ford and them. I watched them games. Swing Cash was giving them the business.
My favorite team right there,
So it's not hate. Right. It's not hate. It's just I saw it. Like I understand. Like I saw it. They like, well,
what made me look at Candace Parker a little side eye.
Who that?
Goddamn Minnesota Lynx.
Yo, look, listen, I said it yesterday to my dog. My dog was like, HD, remember, she struggled with the Lynx. She struggled with the Seattle Storm. She had problems with them fever teams too with Tamika Catchings. So that's why I told Candace Parker, that's why I was telling Candace Parker, Candace, you need to chill. I watched you. Now, if you want to talk the real, we could talk it. Like a lot of people during that time thought of you as not as good as you were. Yeah, overrated. There's been people like, look, I could bring my boy. We're gonna do a stream on it. Cause if she keep on talking, we're gonna do a stream on it. And my homegirl, she been watching since '97 too. See, you can get these young fans because they don't know no better. I don't get mad at them. They can call me, I'm drunk. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's cool.
Yeah,
I don't care because they little kids to me. They little kids to me, but I know. Candace Parker know I know. And people on Twitter like who got credentials know I know about Candace Parker. So I could go there. I'm not trying to because I'm a fan of her. I love her game, but I can really go there. Like CP3 was choking a lot of times when Lisa left. When Lisa left, she ain't carry that team. And then y'all talk about the Malice in the Palace. When they had it, y'all know why they had that Malice in the Palace? Cheryl Ford was giving her the business the whole game, and she was barking at her. She was like, "You ain't this. You don't run nothing. You the pretty girl." They gave it to, they just talking to her. And then that's when she started fighting back. Yeah. Bill and Beard. That's my guy.
That Detroit and LA rivalry was real because look who the coaches was. Michael Cooper and Bill Lambier. That was a real
Bruh, those used to be my favorite games. Shot, play the spark, I be on it. I'm watching the TV like, yo, I tell my girl, yo, I'm gonna call you back. I gotta watch this.
I think I was out there when they fought at the Palace.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, people don't know though.
That old scary shit and try to do the Camelo and bag back.
Right.
Real quick. So Chris Stokely, you want to come up? We can drop the link for you.
Yeah, you can come up. I mean, we good. I mean, I don't have, she don't live rent free in my head, but I just give an assessment about it. Foodland does a great job, man. Shout out to my dog, man. He do a great job, bro. Like he break it down and tell it. He got patience with y'all. I don't.
So I give y'all later. I'm gonna let y'all two rock out. Y'all have a good night.
Nah, you too, bro. Good seeing you, man.
All right.
Yeah, Foodland. I don't know how you do it, boy, but shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, OG. I respect you, OG. So I gotta give you love on that, man. I don't know how you do it. You like my pops, man. My pops got that same patience. I still ain't find it.
I ain't always got it.
But you're right, though. I'm ODB. You right. You right.
Prince, he jizzing, right? He jizzing.
Oh hell yeah, that's a genius. That's a genius all day.
And show is the RZA. Without a doubt.
Yes, shows the RZA. Yeah. You called us perfectly. Show the RZA. My boy the Jizza. Me, shit. I'm old dirty. I'm old dirty all day. You know what I'm saying? Key would be more like Deck. She more like Deck and everything a little bit. Yeah. She like Deck. You know what I'm saying?
Laid
back, but still it slice you in two. You know what I'm saying? Still slice you. So she Deck. Yeah, she Deck. Yeah. That's the squad, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my dogs. I love them to death. They're my people.
Thanks.
Yeah. But shout out, man. Yeah, you right, man. You've been on it, man, about Kelsey Plum. You know, Plum finally gave my dog Rickea some shine tonight. Like, shout out to Plum dog. Plum dog proving everybody wrong, man. Tell her she came to HD and said, listen, HD, my Plum is the best. F you. They cuss me out. And been on this win streak. Shout out to Plum. See, that's all I want, Foodland. I love to motivate. I want you to be like Ryan Howard. I keep telling people Ryan Howard seen my video calling her Pillsbury-ish, and she started balling after that.
I think she heard one of my joints. I think she saw one of my joints. I really I went in on it. Yeah. She came back, just dropped, I don't know how many on the sky. Dropped like 6.
Oh man, she destroyed it. She dropped 30. She dropped 30 on bro, and she was quiet the whole. You know what she did? She did that. I don't know if you remember. It was when Kobe played my Magic. He played T-Mac, and T-Mac was like busting his ass the whole game. And in the third and fourth quarter, that nigga Kobe turned. That's what Kobe earned my respect because he just dogged T-Mac. Like he treated T-Mac like that was his little brother. I'm like, dog. Like that's what she did to us. She just started,
like
just all in our face.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Ron Howard for real. I hope she get back, man. Cause that Atlanta team ain't the same without her, man.
Yeah. And they scary too if she there. If she
they
back.
scary, but I don't.
Yeah, I ain't picking them.
Let me ask you this question, because you know ball. You done watched it like longer than I have. Do you think they don't? You think they look at Alicia as a role player on their team? Like, do you think they trust her? Like they trust Ron Howard and stuff? Because how I look at it, they look at Ron as the superstar, but they look at Alicia like you just another role player. Because I notice in all of their games, like she'll be balling, and then they just go away from her. They don't even give her the ball no more.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. And if it's like they judging off of how maybe last year was, I can kind of understand that. But this year, I think you gotta kind of ride Alicia this year. I think, because I think she's just totally different. You know, I remember a couple times last year. I mean, I always liked her game. Don't get me wrong. But there's a couple times last year I felt like, I don't know. It was
more than a couple. You disagree with me. You was like, I don't know what HD talking about. It's Ron Howard. But I feel you though. I feel you. I'm the same way. I love Ron Howard as I liked her since Kentucky. She can ball, but she just, I don't know what it is. It's like It's like it's sort of like T-Mac. Not saying they ain't got no dog in them, but it's when I need them. Sometimes they kind of wait. Yep. They kind of like just play around. They like, I don't feel like doing it today. I'll do it tomorrow.
That's a good count, T-Mac. Like as far as that, I know what you mean. It's hard to describe it, but it's like what are you doing? It's like there's nothing.
Right.
See, they should not be able to stop you when I look at her talent. You know what I mean? But she just, I don't be looking like she don't give a damn sometimes or something more. Or all you gotta do is be physical with her, and she'll just back down. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I know. She frustrates me, man. She frustrates me.
Yeah, because I understand your point. Like talent wise, she is the number one. Like she's so talented, but when Alicia Gray get on that heater, it's incredible. It's like her, Kelsey Plum, Sab, Kelsey Mitchell, when they go on a heater, it's incredible. I've never seen it in my life. It's incredible.
Like Sabrina last night was crazy.
Oh my gosh, dog. Insane, bro. You said that's the only reason why she beat her. That's why she beat us, dog. Phoenix was supposed to win. We could have won, but she woke up. That's what messed us up.
Yeah. Yep.
But I feel confident though. I feel confident in Phoenix. I think we can beat the Lynx and the Liberty. I see weaknesses in their team. Yeah. I see a lot of weaknesses. And I want to see how JJ react to that physicality in the playoffs when AT and them turn it up. I want to see what she do, because sometimes she keep creeping to that 3-point line when it get kind of physical down there. I noticed that about JJ, and she nice. Don't get me wrong. I got her as the best post, second best player in the world. I said that. I still stick by it. But, hey, she get pushed out to that 3-point line, man. Hey, we got a chance.
Yeah, they almost unbeatable when she decides to just play in the post and all that. It's ridiculous. Like when she decides.
Yeah, she is a solid player, man. But I just like to watch good basketball, dog. I just like to talk ball. I don't even like to debate this. I'll be like, bro, man, look, let's just talk real. Like a player need to play better, man. Play better. You know, you came up around Dr. J. You know what I'm saying? I caught the bad boy Pistons. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not from that. I'm not from watching basketball where if you got an incomplete game, you get a pass, dog. No, like you get criticized, bro. Like your game got to be better, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This is new to me, dog. This YouTube stuff and stuff with these cats is new. A lot of these cats be soft, man. I'd be like, damn, bro. Like it's basketball. When nobody finna fight or shoot. We good.
Yep. Oh man.
So you think the Sparks gonna get that last spot?
I don't know. They got some and it's like they on a nice little streak right now. What they on a 4 or 5 game winning streak?
5-game streak, man.
Yeah, I mean, they got the talent. You know, it's just I still want to see them play a little better defense, man. It's still like certain points in the game where it's like because they really could have lost that game. And you talking about New York on a back-to-back without Stewie, they could have lost that joint, but they held it down. I guess I can see it happening because I don't know what's up with the Aces, man. They might just slide out. I don't know.
Man, the Aces' problem is they should have never got Jewel Lloyd. They need a wing.
At all.
They needed a wing and they needed a scorer off the bench.
Yeah.
And they needed a 5 that could take the pressure off Asia. That's all they needed. They didn't they could have kept Plum and just added that to the team. Like they didn't really need a Jewel Lloyd. Like you really didn't. You didn't need that. You needed a wing player, and that would have been better for him. But you know, Plum ain't gonna come off no bench. That's Kelsey Plum. Like she got accolades. So they had to make the move because Plum. It was time for Plum to go. Plum wanted to have her own team, but I wouldn't have got Jewel Lloyd. I said last year Jewel Lloyd was done to me because I was here watching y'all. Everybody came late. Jewel Lloyd, go back and watch her in the bubble and go watch her doing some seasons with Seattle, and you're gonna see why we really love Jewel Lloyd. Lloyd was that girl, but she didn't fit this team. They needed a wing. And they needed a big and a scorer off the bench. Like I would, if they didn't have them on contracts like they did, I'd have kept Deja Kelly, and I'd have had her and I coming off my bench along with Dana. That would have been my shock unit, and then I would have had another player. See, what's messing them up is Kirsten Bell. See, Bell was supposed to be their versatility player off the bench, but she's so she's bad. Like she's not good, and she's never got better. So that's what's hurting them. If after this season, because they ain't gonna win none this year, if they can get somebody where she's at her position, but they can actually be versatile, play the wing, because she's really a 4. She's an undersized 4. She can't play the wing. So if you can get a real wing off the bench and starting, the Aces will be back. That's all they need.
What's what Nalissa Smith contract is like? Is she gonna be there next year or?
No, this is her last year.
Okay, all right. So
you know what I'm saying? This is her last year.
Okay.
I don't. Nalissa Smith is talented.
Yeah.
Her issue is she don't have a motor. Like if I could put Angel's motor in her, she would be a beast.
Yeah.
Like she would be a beast, but she just has a low motor. And I wouldn't have gave up that first round pick. But again, this is the W. And because of how many teams it is, I didn't really get mad because Phoenix didn't have no draft picks last year, but look at their team. They got a bunch of training camp contracts.
Yeah,
so if you get a good GM and a half decent coach, not like Man Bun, but a half decent coach, bro, you could do something in this league. Because I went back to research. You really don't need no picks, dog. The way it's set up, because they kind of gotta like football. Like once you get your 2 first round picks or 3 back to back like they did, you really don't need no more first round picks. You can just go with training camp contracts, and that'll be less money, and you don't have to get the full 12. You can keep that spot open. Man, you can win. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Phoenix,
Yeah.
So I don't get what the Sky were doing. This is why I blast Michael Alter every day. That's why I told everybody, man, stop going to the Kennedy thing. Let's put pressure on Michael Alter. You got to put pressure, because you said it in your video. I wanted to give you props on. I never had a chance to, where you talked about the contracts. I'm leaning into your idea about what's going on. I think because they got the high contracts and Jeff P promised him that these players were so good that he's forcing them to play them, because again, the Bucks did that. We did that one year with a couple of our players. Yeah. So I already know, I think that's what he's doing, because it don't make any sense. I think he wanted to build this team around, he wanted to put everything around Vandersloot and the young bucks, they were just gonna play when they play. And I don't think he had any idea of. I don't think he was gonna play HVL or Maddie this year because Prince was saying they drafted him, but these are picks that aren't drafted to play right now. Sivka, she's not a right now pick. Maddie, not a right now pick. HVL, not a right now pick. Koulibaly, who is on injury, she's working her way back, not a right now pick. Yeah. So it makes sense what you and Prince said. It makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, he really, that's crazy though. You really could turn it around if you just got somebody that just knows how to pick some players, just knows who.
Yeah.
Because you got Andrew, you got Camilla. I don't know, Atkins, is she gonna be back or is that like?
I think she's gonna come back. I think they did a handshake deal behind doors.
Yeah, that makes
sense. They told me they told me they did a handshake deal because that's the only reason why they traded for her. Because I don't think they would have traded for her if they didn't get a handshake deal.
Right.
And look at the Liberty, dog. The Liberty only drafted Sav and a couple other players, but everybody else is what? From trades, from free agency. Jacquel came from Connecticut. Stewie came from the Storm.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Sabrina was
dog, like, right. So that's what I'm saying. Right. You don't really need, like, I understand people saying you need your pick. You really don't need it unless you're a Connecticut Sun. You need your pick.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a lot of these teams built through free agency and through trading.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out how did he end up with all these bums and all these teams I'm seeing players all over the place that can play. It's crazy.
Because Jeff P don't know. Because I don't think Jeff P know what he's doing. I think Jeff P got these players off of talking to certain people about them. Like Vandersloot probably knows some. Because listen, him and Vandersloot, he came up with Vandersloot. He was training Vandersloot coming up.
Yeah.
When he was on Wade's staff. He was on Wade's staff and he was a player development coach. And he has his own player development company. So he trains a lot of the Sky players like Kai and all of them, Azare, when they came to the team. So I think that he got these players because he wanted to go with optics, because we were a little too dark last year, and then we were going to be on TV this year. Yeah. So he like, okay, I got to go get the light-skinned girl and this girl, and then Rachel Banham. I think in his mind to mind, he feel like, okay, if I can make Banham into my Mabry, we'll be fine. And he was wrong because she's never been on Mabry's level, not even in college. Mabry was better than her in college too, by far.
Yeah.
So that's what I think he did. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's biting him in the butt. And he tried to put that pressure on Angel, because I don't think he drafted Angel or Camilla. I'm a die on that hill. I'm unalive, on that hill by myself. I don't think he wanted them. I think Teaspoon did it because remember, Teaspoons is friends with Don, and she was coached under Kim Mulkey. You know, she was coached under Kim Mulkey. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So I don't know. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like he knew what he was doing. Jeff P he's terrible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you can make an impact, but can't make an impact if you're not good. Right, T. Carmelo, like nobody want to go to Chicago because of the organization. Right. It has bum characteristics. Exactly. They terrible. Yeah, Indiana got a good GM. They fired y'all. Y'all got rid of that old GM, Furious Fever, and y'all got a new one because the new GM y'all got knows basketball. That old one don't know. That old one doesn't know anything. Like, that's why they got rid of her, because she didn't know how to build a team. That's why y'all went and got that new one. What's up, Keisha? Nah, he don't like, okay, but Keisha, if he loved Camilla, why didn't he build around Camilla? I'm confused. Like, if you love a player, right, you're going to build around them. This roster he put together doesn't fit Angel or Camilla's skill set. They've never played with a point guard like Vandersloot. Every point guard they played with was a scoring guard, was a scoring first point guard that can pass the ball. So if he did love Camilla, he would have built around Camilla. No, they're gonna lose bad. They're gonna lose bad, Lewis. They're gonna lose bad. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna lose bad tomorrow.
All right.
You good?
Yeah, I don't know what I did. I pushed something. That joint just got me right out of here. All right. Wow.
Hey, Jeff, I think Jeff, the twin. I agree. I was arguing my panel the other night. This same point you spot on. Yeah, I know. Like, because okay, like if I'm building a team around, let's say we're gonna bring up Penny Hardaway, right? If I'm building a team around Penny, I'm not gonna put a player next to him that dominates the ball from him. That's stupid. Why would I go get Jason Kidd and I got Penny Hardaway? Does that make any sense? Like, Angel's never played with a Vandersloot before. Angel has been in the transition. She runs the point in the transition. Every team she's been on, she ran the point of attack. When she played the 4, the wing, the 5, she's never played with a point guard that dominates the ball. So why would you get Vandersloot who dominates the ball? That ain't make no sense. So what are we talking about?
What's this dude here? Under run-on sentence, man. Y'all got children. Run-on sentences out here. There is no truth in y'all Angel Reese fans, especially the hosts don't hate the W players other than Angel Reese. Hate the game is what is, don't like it. Bro, I don't even know what you're saying, man. I can't even.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, I'm lost. I'm lost. Yeah, Keisha, exactly, Keisha. That's the point, Keisha. When you go back to your panel, Keisha, go back and watch I think a lot of people. This is why I'm patient now, because people just don't know because they just started watching women's basketball. Go back and watch Angel in high school and the team from St. Francis. Go watch the girl Diamond who played at what's that school? It's in Louisiana. She played for Louisiana. Diamond Johnson. That was Angel's point guard. Diamond is a scoring point guard. She didn't dominate the ball like that. She either shot the ball or she would assist. So again, it's about your play style. Your franchise player, if it's your franchise player, because I don't think Chicago looks at Angel or Miller as franchise players. If they're your franchise players, you go get a wing and you go get 2 guards that can play defense and can score. That's what you put around them. That's what Camilla played with. That's what Angel played with. So what are we talking about? It's like, I could build a team. Just give me the money. I'll build this team quick.
Yeah, right.
Damn, T. Carmella. Yeah, T. Carmella is crazy. Like I said, I give Fulan props. He deal with all the craziness. He got patience. I don't. It's crazy, bro.
Oh man, I think they funny.
Yeah, K-Stone. I agree. We should have got Pow Pow. If you were gonna get
Pow Pow.
If you were gonna get HVL, you go after Pow Pow or Za. Why would then you ask in HD, why would you go after Zaza or Pow Pow if you get HVL? Because they can take pressure off of her with the ball in her hand. That's all you have to do. If you look at all the games this year, when does HVL play her best? With Ariel Atkins in the backcourt.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so what do we? That's how I know Jeff P. Foolan don't know what the hell he don't know what he's doing. Him and Marsh don't know what they're doing. They just don't.
Yep.
So that's what you do. You go get a guard who can handle the ball. Like HVL, I told everybody, I think Texas played TCU. I told everybody, I said, everybody asked me, HD, what TCU gonna do against Texas? I said, Preston and Roy Harmon gonna teach HVL how to play against the defense. They're gonna show you how to lock her down. And they locked their ass down the whole game. 94 feet, got in the ass. That's how you play, bro. Like, you got to have somebody next to you got handles, bro, if you can't handle the ball.
Yep. Absolute facts. Sky doesn't have a team, bro. Quick line.
Yeah, my line. We know that
these joints, these late night lives.
Yeah, I know. Like, I got them on mine too. Like, when did we say the Sky got a good team? The Sky haven't had a good team. The Sky haven't had a good team since Candace left. They haven't had any real good teams. So what are we talking about? They didn't have a good team last year.
Last two times I was on your live, I fell asleep with them joints. But that's great. I don't be like leaving on purpose. I dropped my phone one time. I'm like, yo, I woke up like an hour later, like, yo, that joint's crazy.
Bro, I do the same thing, bro. You ain't the only one. I do the same thing. I go to sleep. I don't care, bro. Yeah, I don't care. I go to sleep because I work. Bro, hell yeah, bro. I work 11-hour days, bro, and then I hustle outside of work too. So, nigga, I stay working. I don't get no sleep. That's when I get my sleep. I don't care. Hey, look, but mofos come back. They come back and we be chilling. Yeah. So, hey, I go to sleep. Hey, look, I don't care. You could be talking about some bullshit, man. Caitlin is this. I be. And then I wake up mid-sentence and I be like, yo, what y'all talking about? Yo, we talking about this and that. Oh, okay. Yep. Go right back to sleep. I don't even want to hear that shit.
I done went into your live before. It was nothing but snoring.
Nothing but snoring, bro. Yeah. I go to sleep. I be like, bro, because I be like, man, y'all ain't talking about none of the chat. Y'all ain't super chatting. I'm going to sleep on y'all. That's how I feel. Since y'all don't want to do that or hit the like button, I'm asleep. I'll holler at y'all later. I'm real rude, dog. I'm rude as hell. I done fell asleep on a couple exes, dog, talking mid-city. It's like, whatever. You ain't talking about nothing. I don't care, bro. Like, I'm real disrespectful. I don't care. I do not care, man, at all. And y'all lucky y'all ain't got Florida HD. Y'all don't want to see that side, nigga. Y'all don't want to see that side. That's why all my partners be laughing at my stream like, man, if they only knew who you was. Like, hey, I don't want them to know. I don't want them to know. They good. We gonna drink this water and drink this lick. We good, man.
Yeah, for you in Texas, right?
Yeah, I'm in Texas now. I'm in Texas because they ain't had shit in Florida. Florida was bullshit. The jobs was trash. So I had to go get some bread, man.
Yeah, I want to visit. I want to visit Texas. I've never been to Texas.
Visit Houston. If you got your lady with you, San Antonio, nice and laid back, chill. Dallas be on some other shit, but it's all right. It's some spots is cool. I like that Fort Worth is okay, but the best places to me, Houston and Austin is growing big now. Austin done came up now. It's usually a college town, but they got most of them because you in the business, so they got Silicon Valley, a lot of them places and came to Austin. So they got a lot of nice places there and shit. So yeah, you can visit those spots, man. You'll be straight.
If I could get a ticket to an Eagles game out there, that's when I come.
Oh man, I gotta holler at my brother-in-law and see if he used to get tickets to the Texans games.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if he still does.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna ask him and I'll let you know because because I can't wait till football start again so I could talk football. I'm tired of these basketball fans because in football, you know how I know you got to know football. You can't come in there talking that bullshit because we gonna cook your ass, nigga, on the X's and O's real quick.
Yeah. Football, that's my sport for real.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I already know. That's why I was cooking Cam hating ass the other night. I was like, yo, look, man, I can admit when I'm wrong. I was wrong about Jalen. I ain't got no problem. Yeah. Admit, dog, come on. This nigga, you not putting Baker. I don't care. You not putting Baker over Jalen. I'm sorry. You not putting golf. All the teams golf done had and done choked. Yeah. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I don't want to hear that. Piss me off, bro.
Tripping. That's what lost me. Like it's normal people picking, Lamar, Burrow, Allen and all them in Mahomes. All right, that's normal.
I mean, that's but Foolan, that's understandable, bro. Yeah. Like everybody forget Peyton didn't win nothing really until later. Like, so Lamar, I can't take none away from Lamar because if Lamar don't be Lamar, the Ravens are trash, bro. I don't watch them. They are not good. Like, I seen him get hurt. They don't play with the same enthusiasm. The defense don't show up. Yeah, like, so that's the only reason why I got him in the top 5 because of his impact. Yeah. Now, Justin Herbert, bro, stop. Just stop. I don't want to hear that. Or Trevor Lawrence, stop. They not in the top 10.
5 quarterback should be getting you to the playoffs automatically every year.
Exactly.
That's the baseline. And I even see Hurts though for real. We didn't have like a roster like that. We had the rookie Devontae Smith, and basically he had got it. That was it. We had Jalen Rager, who was a bust. We had Quinn Watkins, who was a bust.
Y'all got rid of Ertz.
The line wasn't what it is now.
Yeah, y'all got rid of Ertz because I remember Ertz was on his downside. I was telling people, I kept telling people because I kept picking y'all every year. Though I just liked how y'all build y'all team. Yeah, and y'all build y'all team up like old school, like y'all build the trenches up. That's what I love. Yeah, that's what people don't understand. The trenches dictate what you gonna do. If you ain't got no trenches. It's like we were doing the Super Bowl when y'all were playing the Chiefs, and Prince was asking me like, "Well, how do you think this is gonna go?" I said, "Oh, the Eagles gonna beat their ass," and he was like, "You, how do you know and everything?" And I'm like, "Well, because like they got the personnel to slow Mahomes down. Cause see, look, if you go back and watch, and you said this too, so this is why I respect you. This is why I got a lot of love for you." You talked about the Broncos with Fangio. I brought that game up and broke the film down to everybody. And people ever since that day was like, HD, I respect you. I ain't know shit about because I played with coaches who coached the pros. So I know the tendencies. So what nobody knows was y'all defensive tackle was playing the center, right? But he was playing more like a spy. So whatever Mahomes go, he gonna shift. Then you had 2 spies. Y'all had one at the linebacker level, or we like to call it the second level, or the 30, or we call it a 30 because we lined up in the 30. That's basically away from the top of the line of scrimmage. So we call that the second level. And in the third level, which that's where the DBs are at, y'all had a guy playing the robber. So that's how you play Mahomes, and y'all was picking him off, and Mahomes didn't realize it until later in the game what was going on with him. He didn't know what was going on. And that's why I said y'all was going to win, because that messed the Niners up. When the Niners lost Greenlaw, that's when they lost that game, because Greenlaw was your guy spying, and Fred Warner would be the guy like they would switch off with what's his name? Kelsey. They would switch off with Kelsey. And then when they ever run that little when they try to run that option, the outside guy, Bosa, even if Bosa mess up, because Bosa was, I don't know who taught him about cutback boot reverse. He was killing me the whole game. He wasn't doing cutback boot reverse. So when he go down and go to tackle, Mahomes will run out the pocket, but Greenlaw be there every time because Greenlaw watching him. So that's what I'm saying. Like niggas don't want to mess with us on this football fool man. They don't want to do it, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a whole other thing, man.
They don't want to do
it, man. I can't wait. And
they don't understand.
I'm about to do a couple videos too on that, man. Break down the NFC East, and I'll probably go through each division. Do a little stuff. That's what I'm gonna start doing, talking more about the other teams.
Yeah,
I was doing a little bit too much Eagles centric stuff.
I got y'all and Washington top 2 in the division. The Giants, I don't trust Dart. He's not bad as everybody say he is. I just don't trust him for that organization. Like if he'd have gone to the Vikings, a team that's already ready, then he would have been, to me, fine. But the Giants got too many holes. And Russell Wilson, I don't know what Russell I'm gonna get. So, and then the Cowboys, I mean, they the Cowboys. They gonna get a week. They gonna get a weak schedule. They gonna either lose twice to y'all or split, and they gonna get beat. They gonna get beat somewhere in the schedule. And Dak just he can't run it. He can't carry a team, bro. Like he not that type of quarterback. Yeah. So I got y'all. Y'all should win that division. Y'all in Washington gonna go at it. Y'all should beat them.
See, my concern with Washington is that they do enough on defense. I
don't think they did. I don't think they did.
You know,
I don't think they did. And then McLaurin is holding out right now. So
you know,
I don't know. Dallas might sneak back into that second spot again,
dog.
dog.
With Dallas though is those tackles they picked up on
yeah.
I don't know enough about them. That's the thing. But
they're good
at picking those guys. You know,
they're good. They're good. But the only way Dallas will win, I've been telling Dallas this because my dad, God rest his soul, he was a Cowboys fan. He was a Dorsett guy. And Billy White shoes.
Man, that was the man.
Yeah. He was a Dorsett and Billy White shoes guy. So Dallas' problem is they want Dak to throw the ball like 30, 40 times. When Dak, historically, if you look, if he throws under 30 attempts or 25 attempts, they only got 2 losses.
Yep.
So if I was Dallas, I would have been copying the Eagles. I would have just copied y'all and just get a running game, build the lineup on both sides, call it a day. But see, Dallas is stupid.
Dallas prioritizes the edge rushers. They don't prioritize
exactly
the tackles.
Right.
Yeah. Now, Eagles. Now you know the Eagles copy their whole thing off of where they learned it all. They learned everything from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, that's what happened to my Bucks. My Bucks did the same thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the Steelers built their franchise, and that whole thing started with Mean Joe Green. You know, that was their whole thing.
Yep.
He was the first
Tony.
Guy.
Yep.
Then they built around him.
And guess who played on them Steeler teams? Tony Dungy came from the Steelers, and he built our team up. That's why we had Sapp, and that's why we had Brooks. And if we would have kept Dungy, we would have won that Super Bowl anyway, Foolan. Because remember, we got Simeon Rice that year before. Simeon won with us that long. So
right. He came from Arizona, right? Yeah.
Right. He was out there destroying. He was giving y'all problems in the East. And when we got him, I said, yo, oh yeah, people, I know y'all young. Arizona was in the East at one point. Just to let you know. Y'all kind of, and we used to be the Central.
Jake Plummer, get on my damn.
Oh, that was my guy, Jake the Snake. That was my guy. Snake was a beast. Look, listen. They talk about these white boys today. They ain't got none on Snake. They ain't got none on Snake.
Yeah. Hated that nigga, man.
Hey, look, my dad hated him too. He hated when the boys used to play him. He used to be like, I hate this dude. He just nice with it. He was nice. He was nice with it. Listen, if he could have started his career on a better team, man, Jake would have had about 2 of them boys, dog. He was nice. I love Snake. He was out. Didn't he play out at he played for Arizona State in college, right?
I don't remember that. What college he played for?
He was a dog, man.
Yeah, he was.
Snake was a dog, man. But yeah, I agree with you. Look, man, like that's where we got our whole style from was Pittsburgh too. Like Pittsburgh built our team up, and we never looked back. And then like what messed us up was I know people don't get mad and stuff because I done got kicked out of Tampa Bay groups because I don't like John Gruden like they do. Because I think John Gruden pissed me off because we had a young guy, Sean King, and I'm biased. Sean King from the same block I'm from the same city I'm from.
Oh, yeah.
So, but Sean King would have helped us. He would have been the quarterback for us in the late 2000s too. He would have helped keep that consistency. And I think he went away from him too fast to go to Brad for that 1 or 2 years. So
because he probably picking up the stuff real fast. Yeah, I mean,
facts.
Yeah, dudes
facts,
like
he
that.
was.
That's how they be.
Mm-hmm.
That was the same thing with Ray Rose. I hate that boy.
Oh, I hate Ray Rose too, bro. I hate Ray Rose.
How you gonna bench Randall Cunningham after 4 games and put in corny ass Rodney Pete? And then, he set us down a whole like a cesspool of quarterback problems, man. I couldn't believe that. You got Randall Cunningham. Like if I'm the owner, I'm like, yo, no, I'm not. You can't bench him. I don't give a fuck how much he lose. You know what I mean? Give Randall the whole year. Like what are you doing?
Yes.
Like he
earned it.
Right. Yeah. He was just happy because Rodney Pete went in little games. Like, bro, you're not going to go nowhere with this guy. I don't care. Like, if he's to the playoffs this year. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
No. Rodney want that type of quarterback. He wasn't like Randall. He wasn't like Randall. Randall.
Offense. Or build one really around him. Build around. Like if Randall played now, he'd be the best quarterback in the league, bro.
He'll be the best quarterback. He'll be the best quarterback in the league, bro. Listen, that was my comp for Lamar Jackson. Because I've been watching him since Pompano Beach. Because I'm from Florida, so he from Pompano. I've been watching him, and everyone kept saying Michael Vick, and I'm like, I don't see it. Like I see
Randall.
And then I went back and I went through my film, right? So I looked at Aaron Brooks, I looked at Vic, I looked at Jeff Blake because I like Jeff Blake. He was cool. And then I saw Randall Cunningham and I saw the way he was running, the way he slung it. I said, yeah, this is Lamar. He's 2.0 Randall Cunningham.
You know what? I see that in Randall too, like Jaden Daniels. That's what I kind of see.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Jaden, like I looked at Jaden. Jaden reminded me a little bit of Doug Williams and a little Randall in him. He got that in him. I like his poise. His poise is I've never. It's been him and Jalen Hurts got that poise. They got that poise. I love. Yeah. That's why Jalen Hurts the type of dude. Him and Jaden Daniels walk in the building is catching fire and they save everybody. They Superman. Like they just get you. Okay, I'm out the door. Y'all be safe. That poise. You know what I'm saying?
Understand how important that is, man. Your quarterback got to have that. You trying to win. I'm telling you. Man. Guys that don't have it. You can have all the talent in the world. You ain't got no poise.
Yeah.
You don't know how to block everything out and just focus on what you do. It don't matter. You win. Because you're not going to be you're not going to be able to perform like normal, like in those situations, man. Like I love Donovan McNabb to death. I do. But bro, like when Donovan McNabb that pressure get on him, man, them passes.
Yeah, man.
He's throwing it at people's feet. I'm like, bro.
Come on, like, McNabb let me down because I'm a huge McNabb guy. Yeah, but he let me down. He let me down in some games.
Back 2001, against the Rams, we had to go 44 yards. If Jalen Hurts is in that situation, bro, I'm telling you, he's going them 44 yards. Even if he got to run that shit, he don't care. Hey, McNabb,
but
man.
But what also messed y'all up though? Y'all didn't have Westbrook a lot of times, and I think that's what messed y'all up a lot. Because Westbrook
that year, I think we didn't even have him yet. It was Buckhalter and Duke.
Yeah, and Staley. Duke Staley.
Yeah, Westbrook.
Yeah, y'all didn't have Westbrook. But I agree. McNabb should have won that game. Y'all should have beat the Rams.
We had all of
He
them.
should have won that game. I'm sorry. I can't get because my boy was like, man, but they ain't have Westbrook. And I'm like, but he still had Buckholter and Staley, bro.
Yep.
Buckholter and Staley was some dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And then McNabb, what he'll do, he'll stop running in them situations.
Yeah.
Like, what are you
That's
doing,
what Lamar do, and I hate that shit. They both do that.
Yeah.
Like, they don't run. It's like, bro, just run the ball. They like, man, I'm going to stay in the pocket. Like, bro, why are you
like you trying to prove something to somebody or something, man? Like, I don't get it. Like, what are you trying to prove?
Listen, you know when I fell more in love with Jalen Hurts, he did that interview. They asked him, are you going to change your play style? He like, no. I said, yes, I love this dude.
Yeah. He the perfect dude for Philly. Like that media.
He is. He's Philly. That next to Randall Cunningham, that's been y'all biggest quarterback, bro.
Oh,
I know people like Jaws. Jaws was good, Don't hate Jaws, but I'm just more of a Cunningham and McNabb and Jalen guy. I mean, not hating on Jaws. Jaws could play, but
Jaws had that one year, 1980. You know what I mean? But that was really Wilbur Montgomery's offense.
Mm-hmm.
And
correct.
Michael, that was really their offense.
Yeah,
and that was a big deal. That was a defensive team too, man. Sporting Page, shout out Sporting Page. That's my man. Anybody, that's a really, really good page, man.
Oh yeah, Sporting Page. Yeah, he got started, man. And he said, man, I inspired him to do it because he was coming to the chat just dropping facts. Okay. And I said, bro, you need to have your own page, bro. Like you got to have your own page. You be dropping all type of stuff. Minnesota will beat Denver.
Facts for real. These some facts right here for real too.
And dog, you know how many people they had to have, dog. They had to have security. Security had to be around Anderson after that game, bro. No, they were finna unalive Anderson real quick. Yeah, they don't remember Foolland, but they was finna unalive him because a lot of people lost money that game. They lost a lot of money that game.
He would never miss nothing within 50. If you remember,
never
ever. He missed that job 44. Yo,
bro. Wait, why a Foolland? And I was a kid. I was like, yo, I got a feeling he finna miss this shit, yo. And everybody was like, no, he ain't. I said, bro, he just walked out of there differently. Because if you go back and watch him through the year, he walked out of there with that. I'm Anderson, when it came to that kid, he was shaking. They could have unaligned this dude.
Oh, that whole year was set up for Minnesota Denver. Like the whole year.
Bro.
Crazy. They were just dominating NFC. They dominated around the AFC. That was crazy.
Yeah, bro. Listen, Randy Moss. Look, I told people, man, this what made my pops hate Dallas after that. Because he wanted Moss. Because he knew if they got Moss, he said, "Oh, we're back. We got to get Moss. We're back."
They
didn't get Moss.
Dallas. Oh yeah,
Dallas. Yeah, he a Dallas guy.
I know you about to talk about that Thanksgiving game. What you about to talk about?
Yeah, dog. He was so mad, bro. He couldn't eat his food. He was mad. He was like, we could have had that. Like, that's when people started hating. That's when I told people. My dad said after that game, he said Dallas ain't finna win another Super Bowl ever.
Damn.
They ain't never finna win. He said it because he said, bro, like, how do you get rid of dog? This is probably the best receiver we've seen since Sterling and Jerry, bro. How do you not get Randy? He just shook his head. You know what I'm saying? He just said, I'm done. I'm done. And then when they got T.O., I was like, Pops, man, they got T.O. He all right, man. He good. He never liked the T.O., bro. He just never. He was like, he's good, but it's like, he gonna beef with somebody in a week.
T.O., man.
Hey, listen, like he always said it. Like T.O., he was like, it's just something about him. I just can't ride with T.O. Like he liked him. Like my pops ain't a hater. He gonna give you your props. Like he'll give Bron his props, but he'll be like if you mention Kobe or you mentioned Dr. J. Dr. J was like his favorite player when somebody tried to put LeBron over Dr. J.
All the
Pop
old
get hot. Pops jump about the seat like, hold up, nah, he ain't no Dr. J. Stop it. Stop it. He get out the seat. He ain't no Dr. J.
Yeah.
But he did this. Pop's like, I don't care if he took the wine to Mary or Jesus or whoever. He ain't no Dr. J.
The thing about Doc, though, people don't think about. You talking about players who produce other players. I think he got the best. If there's like a tree that came from him out of anybody, you know what I'm saying? Because like if you listen to all those players talk about who they watched, I'm gonna talk about Mike in a second, but like Dominique Wilkins, he said, my guy was Doc.
That was my guy, Dominique Wilkins. That was my guy.
Oh yeah, me too. Drexler.
Yeah.
Trying to be like
Doc. Drexler.
Yeah.
He a beast.
Yeah.
They forget how good them Portland Drexlers were, dog. And when he was with the Cougars in college, they forget about Drexler. They never mentioned Drexler in the two-guard discussion. I'm like, bro, Drexler was a beast.
They be putting D-Wade, all types of dudes over him. Like
I don't put D-Wade over Drexler, though.
I be like, what? At two guard?
I don't. Foolan, I don't put D-Wade over Drexler. I'm sorry. I can't.
Hell no.
I can't. I like D-Wade, but nah.
Until Kobe, he was like number 2 to me. Like, I mean, I never seen Jerry West and all of them, or Rick Barry.
Yeah, that's my order. I got Mike. Well, I got Kobe and Mike, whatever one you want. And then I go Drexler, or I'll go Drexler. It get kind of spotty after that. You could put Jerry West there because look, man, Jerry West was shooting from the logo before Steph, so I can't. That's why I be telling people like it's tough. So yeah, but I can't put. I don't have D Wade in my top 5, dog. Like I don't put him there, dog. I love him, but no, Drexler was dog. That you want to talk about?
And then it starts like I like Reggie Miller. I like Mitch Richmond. There's a lot of dudes I like. You know what I mean? Like I get him.
Yeah,
he probably over those guys because he won, but it's like there's a lot of guys I like, man.
You think you gonna get mad at me? Because people get mad at me because I think outside the box. I don't think inside the box.
Yeah.
I got Steph ranked over him as a 2-guard. That's what I did.
Over D-Wade?
Yeah. That's what I had.
I mean, I can understand that.
But D-Wade is the only reason he would be over Reggie is because he won the chip. He won it 3 times. Yeah, 3 times.
Right.
So I would give it to him because of that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dog. Reggie was a dog, man. I don't know. Reggie done took a lot of teams out.
Yeah, he did. And them 88 Pacers, they played like if they would have played the way people play now, shooting all them threes. I don't think
they the one.
Yeah, nobody.
They the one.
Like, Reggie was taking like 3 and 4 threes a night. Like it seemed like he took a lot, but he really wasn't taking it. And then they had Hoiberg, who's a 40% Travis Best. Then they had Chris Mullin.
Damn, man, I rock with you, bro. You mentioned Fred Hoiberg. I'm like, that's my dog. I love Hoiberg. If I talk to these kids today,
then they brought in big ass Perkins. You know
what I mean?
Shooting threes.
Oh man, dog.
They would just be like sick this year. Like right now. I was telling people be talking about like Golden State. I'm like, yo, they couldn't beat the 88 Pacers, man.
No, Golden State couldn't beat the Sonics. They couldn't beat that Sonics team that went against Jordan.
Hell no.
With Perk coming off the bench, hitting them threes
that left
and rebounding.
You know what I'm saying? That left, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that left.
Yeah. Come on, man. Just the defense. Then who gonna stop Sean Kemp? I'm trying to understand. Like that on Draymond.
Oh man, Sean Kemp would have been putting nuts all in Draymond's face, bro. No. It's over.
It's over. McMillan. They gonna throw McMillan right on.
McMillan? McMillan. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. They
forget that backcourt. Gary and Hershey Hawkins was unaliving people, dog. Hershey Hawkins would have shot them out the game.
I was thinking Kendall Gilbert. You're right. It's Hershey Hawkins. right?
Yeah. It was Hershey Hawkins. Kendall
Hawkins.
Gill was on the bench. I think Kendall was on the bench. I'm not sure.
If that's true,
I think he came off the. I'm trying to think because Kendall played with New Jersey, but he was with the Sonics. He was coming off the bench, I think. Because remember they had Eric Snow on the bench. They had Sam. Right. They had what's the other guy? I forgot the other guy, but they had Sam coming off. I remember Sam. I remember
Nate McMillan, Vincent Askew.
Yeah, Nate McMillan was coming off the bench too because he came in to relieve Gary Payton, or he would relieve Hershey, depending on the situation.
Right.
Because I remember that team. That was my squad.
That team was sick, man. Like they was real. Like, but people don't understand. Like they only got there because they had to get through Houston, they had to get through Phoenix. You know what I mean?
But you know what?
That West was crazy.
But you know what? This is what's funny. The Sonics played good. The Sonics played good against Houston. They could beat Houston, but they couldn't beat the Suns. And the Suns could beat the other team, but they couldn't beat the other team. It was like a Russian. Yeah. It was like I forgot because
I love that time because everybody had their own style. Like everybody played the same.
And in Denver.
Now,
Denver beat the Sonics in the first round because Robert Pack was destroying them.
That was supposed to be the Sonics year then, for real.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be their year. When they lost
Robert Pack came off the bench. Yeah. They was like, who is this guy?
Yeah,
he was dunking. Crazy. He was shooting the mid-range. He was taking them off the dribble. I said, yo, this dude is cold, bro. And they beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Utah. Utah wasn't like that early on, but it was until 96 and 7. That's when Utah started. 96, I saw it.
When they added Shannon Anderson and all.
Right, Shannon Anderson. Yeah.
The other boy, the other black.
Antoine Carr. They added Antoine Carr. Yeah, I remember Carr.
I'm thinking of. It was the boy that
Brian Russell. They had Russell.
Brian Russell. That's what
Brian Russell. Yeah.
Yep.
Because on Foolland, they forgot Byron Russell was locking dudes down that whole season. And see, people hate on Byron because Mike, hit them shots on him, but Byron was giving Mike problems and all of them problems, dog.
Yep.
They forget. Yep. They don't know.
Yep.
They look at highlights, man. Yep. See, we was watching the game. We weren't looking at no highlights.
Yeah, it was
Byron Russell, he was one of the best wing players in the league at that time, bro. Y'all better remember, because I used to like him, and I liked it your boy Derek McKee. I liked the McKee up there with the Pacers. Derek McKee.
Derek McKee.
Dog, them dudes was tough. They was guarding cats. They used to give Pippen problems.
The Davis brothers.
The Davis brothers. Yep.
And big ass Rick Smits. They was crazy.
Yeah.
Sick, man.
The Dutchman. Like
I said, people be talking about whether or not like the Golden State would have beat the Bulls. Like, bro, they wouldn't beat the 88 Pacers, man. Pacers, I'm telling you. And,
the Warriors
and
are too.
And Jalen Rose, you know what I mean? Like,
no, not that later Pacers team, that 97, 98 team. Nah, they want to beat them. Because Jalen Rose was coming off the bench just destroying cats. Exactly. And if he wouldn't have got suspended that game, the Bulls might have lost. Because everybody was thinking the Bulls was finna lose because he was coming off the bench just giving Jordan. Like Pippen was on him. Pippen was he wasn't quick enough for him. This was the old Pippen. This wasn't the young Pippen.
Exactly.
And then Mike, he was too big for Mike. He was too long and tall for Mike. So Mike would have trouble. And then plus Mike had to guard Reggie. So they gave the Bulls problems, man.
When the Bulls would be taking 7 games against them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
happened. They ain't happening in the finals. That happened against them.
Because the Pacers, the Pacers was our rivals. They used to whoop our ass all the time until we brought Horace over there. Because they was beating us. Because remember, they swept us our first year in the playoffs. Because remember, we went to the playoffs when we got Penny that year off of the trade with Weber.
Talk about the rookie year. Oh yeah, okay,
yeah. They beat us. They swept us.
You know what I used to love? But
who that?
But I used to love when
they
y'all
swept us
played the
up.
Knicks. Those was my favorite joints when y'all played
Oh,
the Knicks.
yo, man, Shaq and Ewan used to give Shaq some of the worst elbows, dog.
Yeah.
And Shaq be trying to go at him. Ewan be like, "What? Do something!" Like that used to be some fun series. But we couldn't beat the Knicks because we just didn't have enough yet. But once we got Horace, it was over. They couldn't beat it. They couldn't be. Nobody could beat us after that. And then Mike left.
Yeah.
And Mike left out of there. You know, Rasheed Wallace, that's my favorite forward, dog. Of that. Everybody loved Duncan. I was a Rasheed guy. Rasheed was my guy.
Little
Weber was my guy.
Little known fact, man. I played against this nigga in high school.
Who?
This dude had 11 blocks, man.
Who?
This damn Rasheed Wallace, man.
Oh, facts?
Hey. When I was at King, he was Simon Gratz. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Man, they had him, Aaron McKee. That team was just like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like
Loaded.
They were just different.
Loaded.
Man. Yeah.
Loaded.
Yeah.
Listen, Rasheed, I argued with somebody because somebody was just saying like Rasheed won all that and stuff. I gotta find that Sports Illustrated, dog, because I moved. I finally got my own stuff now. So I moved. So I looked at it, I was like, it showed Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace he held Tim Duncan, Chris Webber, Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett. He held all of them to their lowest percentages in history.
I believe
And everybody was like,
defense.
Yeah,
that was his thing, man.
Yeah, so I used to argue with people. I said, bro, if you're going to mention the top fours of that era, bro, Rasheed up there, bro. Yeah. Rasheed gave all them problems.
Yep.
Because KG was talking about it. KG was like, man, Rasheed used to give me problems, dog. I just used to be throwing bows at him. I do this, and then he just take me to the top of the key, and he just work my ass.
Yep. Yeah, but what the team he should have really won with was that Portland team. You know what I mean? Back when they had Stacey Augmon, they had Pippen.
You know what happened? You know why they lost? They lost because we didn't know about that fro, that nigga with the fro from Philly. We ain't know about lower. We didn't look. I became a fan of that nigga, dog, when he took that game 7 over. They were down 15. This nigga Kobe started throwing passes behind the back. Ori was just hitting shots. Brian Shaw was hitting shots. Then on the defensive end, I guess Rasheed or somebody tried to finish. This nigga Kobe came from the opposite block and said, "Oh, give me that shit." I said, "Yo, this dude taking over." And then this thing was rocking the baby. That nigga trust Pippen live. Kobe the Shaq. I said, oh my God. I said, yo, I'm sorry. I love T-Mac. T-Mac wasn't doing that shit, bro. I'm sorry, dog. Because look at it, Fool-Land, they were done. Portland just went on a run. They crushed them. Rasheed was giving them the business.
Yep.
The business.
Did you see the defense that Stacey Augmon was putting on Kobe and all that?
Oh, it was incredible. It was incredible.
And they was using Augmon in the post against Kobe.
Yeah.
He was just putting that pressure on it. That was crazy.
Yep. Incredible. Bonzi Wells would take Kobe down there. They was giving. See, people forget Kobe was getting. He was getting destroyed in that block. Yeah. And that nigga Kobe was like, man, damn. And then them 15 came. Man, Kobe took over that game, man. That shit was crazy. Yeah, I mean, look, the rest, I got you. The rest came in, but still, Scottie Pippen, dog, I lost respect for him. I already lost respect for him, but I lost even more for him because he was supposed to step up and calm them young bulls down. Now, if I was to switch that nigga with Mike, Portland don't lose that game.
Oh, hell no.
They don't lose. Portland win that game because Mike gonna tell them niggas, look, chill. We got this.
Yeah.
Pippen didn't do that, bro. Pippen was so mentally flustered. He didn't know what to do. Kobe crossed him. He ain't know what to do. Like Pippen, he never this is why I argue with people about Pippen. I'm like, bro, I know Pippen was skilled. He could play the wing, but dog, Mike gave that boy confidence, dog.
Yeah.
He didn't have confidence. Mike gave him confidence. I seen Horace Grant play without Mike. Horace Grant, fine. He can play without Mike. Pippen couldn't play without Mike, bro. He just couldn't. Like, we never worried about Pippen when we played him, we never worried about that nigga. When they went and got Dennis Rodman, we knew we were in trouble because we knew Dennis Rodman. So we knew that. Other than that, we did not fear Pippen. Pippen was never feared. Go ask the best players ever. Isaiah Thomas told y'all, if Michael didn't want me on the team, the GOAT himself, I'm good. If Bird ain't want me on the team, cool. If Magic ain't want me on the dream team, I'm cool with that. But Scotty,
he couldn't take that. Yeah.
Scotty, really?
Yeah. They do that.
And remember what he said. Listen, some of us drove the Ferrari. Others was in the side seat or the back seat. You know that? And look, I'm sorry. I got respect for Zeke. You Scottie Pippen, bro. Niggas don't look at you in tier 1. You're a tier 2 player. You're not on that tier. It's just facts. So for you to say, like, for people to say, like, oh, Pippen, but man, Pippen struggled in Houston. He was supposed to lead that Houston team. And he struggled.
Yeah.
The dude just not a leader, man. He's a good follower. Now, if I put him on a team with a Kobe or a Mike, oh, Pippen gonna ball out. He's gonna be fine.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
But Rasheed Wallace was too young.
Yeah, they were too young, man. Yeah. Damn, man. And I hated that joke because I was rooting for Portland in that joint, man. I was at the time, I was a Kobe hater. I was.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like Kobe either, bro. No, I'm with you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he earned my respect, over time, man. And then
but that's sports. But Foolan, that's sports though. Like, earn my respect, dog. Like, why do I gotta cater to you? Like, earn my respect, bro. Like, I don't need this LeBron shit where I gotta make you like me through the media and these stats. Show me on the court and make me a fan.
Exactly.
Angel made me a fan. AI made me a fan.
The truth be told, I had to do that with Michael Jordan. Like, I had a problem accepting Michael Jordan for a long time.
Yeah, I didn't like Mike either.
Because I was a Doc, person. Oh, yeah, this
right.
I bring up earlier, too. Like, did you ever see the first game where Jordan played against Doc?
Yeah, I saw it on playback. I saw it on playback.
That was crazy because Mike was talking about it. He was talking about, like, he said he was never, like, nervous with anybody, like Magic, Bird, like none of it. He said, but he played against Julius Erving, though. He said he ain't know what was going. He just was missing shots that he would normally miss. Like, he was scoring like 16 points. He was just nervous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I was talking about initially with Doc. Is like, as far as like offspring and
oh yeah.
Modeled themselves after his game. I think he got the greatest. Like, I know Wilt do too, because as far as like the big man and everything. But like,
Doc, but you know who Jordan, Doctor got it from? Like, Doc got it from Elgin Baylor. Baylor passed it. See, Baylor
was his guy too.
Yeah, Elgin was the original guy.
Yeah.
Then it was Doc. Yeah. Then he passed it to Mike. Right. Mike passed it to Kobe.
Right.
Kobe passed it to Steph. Right. Kobe didn't pass it to LeBron. He passed it to Steph. Because go back and watch that game. Steph, he was D'ing him up full court, and Steph hit that shot. He patted him on the butt. Just like Mike did him when he dropped 55 on Mike. Just like what Dr. J did to Mike.
You got to consider Kyrie another little offspring too.
Kyrie too. Kyrie as well. Yeah. Kyrie is basically the student. But the torch was passed to Steph. Just like Doc passed it to Mike. Everyone think Magic passed it to Mike. That's not Magic, and Mike ain't the same player.
Exactly.
That's different. Like if Magic, like if Penny was around at the time and Magic would have passed it to Penny, that's who he would have passed it to.
See what happened with Magic and Doc is they would kind of start to be rivals, but Doc was at the end. You know what I mean? The best
Yeah. Like
was
that
the
don't
ABA.
count, dog. I
Yeah.
watched that show. That don't count. Look, if Dr. J was ABA, Dr. J, man, stop it.
It's
Stop it.
It's different.
Stop it.
It's different. It's different.
Stop it.
It's way different.
Look,
Way
the fro, the swag, nah.
Oh, yeah. Boy, the Nets, yeah. That's different.
I love Magic. Lord knows I do, but Magic, no. That if you'd have went against that Dr. J, oh, it was over. It was over because listen, Dr. J would have been rocking the baby from the free throw line in the game. Like it would have been crazy work. They see that's what pissed me off, Fulan, is that NBA and NFL are the only sports like where it's dominated by black athletes, and the WNBA too, where we don't honor our past players. And me, I'm a historian.
Yep.
Like I'm not gonna mention like if like when Big O said that I could beat Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody took offense to that. They came to me right away like, HD, man, can you believe this shit? You got to do a video about it. About what? Big O said he could beat Kobe. I said he could. Basketball, yeah, he could. They was like, man, but you love Kobe. You got him as your best. Yeah, but that's Big O. Like, what are you talking about?
Kobe wouldn't even have a problem with that. You know what
I mean? Kobe wouldn't have a problem with it. Like, what are we talking about?
You know?
I don't understand. Like they like, man, but HD, you like Kobe and everything. I said, yeah, I love Kobe, but I love the Big O. Big O, that's Gramps. That's like if Gramps come in the kitchen and tell you, right, that's like Gramps came in the kitchen, man, Bill Russell crushed all of them. I can't argue. That's Gramps. Wilt Chamberlain would have dropped 60, 15, and 12. Easy.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like you can tell how these guys were brought up. Like, like when I started because first I was a doc guy, and then I started to get into the mic thing. I had uncles who wouldn't let me just go too crazy. Hey, boy, come here, sit down real quick. Let me talk to you about Wilt Chamberlain. You know what I mean? Because my uncle and them, like they was growing up. Like Wilt went to Overbrook, and my uncle went to West Philly High, which is real close and everything like that.
Right.
So like they got a whole different way that they see him. And then he mentioned, Wilt was trying to like get ownership of the Sixers as well. That's the reason why he ended up like, leaving and going to LA, because he promised him that he'd be able to get some ownership. So he was way ahead of his time on so many different levels. You know what I mean? But like they just wouldn't let me just talk crazy without sitting down and had to, without telling me the history and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't able to. So it's like a lot of these guys, I just don't think they had that. Nobody passed down, the knowledge and showed them the type of respect you're supposed to have, for the
No, they didn't. But they didn't though, because what people don't understand is Wilt Chamberlain was an innovator. He was they changed the rules. They changed the paint because he was so dominant. Like, and this is what I argue with people who love Jordan. I'm like, well, you can't mention Jordan without Wilt. Like Wilt kind of opened the game up from a scoring standpoint, because think about it. They took away the dunk. Wilt Chamberlain layup package. They called him the Big Dipper because he used to get up to the basket like he was going to dunk, and then he just finger roll it right into the basket, or he would just throw it in the basket. So all this throwing it in the basket, that's been done before. It's just that it wasn't on video like that. Yep. So that's what I try to explain to people on my channel is that, the young guys who come on my channel at like 18, 19, or 20, like my boy S. Young, he from Miramar, Florida, so we ain't that far from each other. So he basically he went and did his whole history on Wilt, and he came back, was like, man, dog, I ain't know Wilt was like this. Wilt the beast. And that's all it takes, is that instead of you just disagreeing like, oh, y'all tripping, go look up your research. Like, bro, I had to go look it up. Like, I had to go look up Wilt. I had to go look up Zeke. I had to go look up all these guys again, bro, because I was young. So a lot of times they don't know, for real. They don't. Like, they really don't know. That's why when I talk W, I laugh when people tell me, oh, she's breaking these records. I'm like, well, the point guards didn't play that way. The point guards ran a traditional offense where they would run the play and they would move off the ball. That's how you play. So of course you're gonna break records. Of course, Angel gonna break records because nobody ever had that motor before. Nobody ever rebound like that. Like you rebounded, Sylvia rebounded, Yolanda Griffith rebounded, but they weren't on that level. So that's what I try to explain to these guys like Joker and all of them. They're a piece of Wilt Chamberlain because Wilt Chamberlain, to everybody thing, Wilt Chamberlain was a great passer too because he broke the assist record.
Yeah.
So you got to do your history. Like Wilt was that guy. So if somebody say Wilt is better than Jordan, I'm not gonna argue with.
Oh no, I'll argue with that. Like man, I used to hear that all the time. Like I mean, where I am, bro, that's normal. Like to say that. And I just be like, hey, they got an argument. I heard people make an argument for Russell. I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, they said Doc. They would say Doc. They would say Big O. Jerry West. Now I will admit this. I got a lot of old heads who put Jerry over Bird because I watched Bird, but I didn't watch Jerry like that. They was like, man, Jerry was a cold white boy. They say he was cold.
I got an uncle that's going to tell you straight up. It ain't 5 motherfuckers in this league better than Bob Cousy. It ain't 5. Never played.
Hey, look. Hey, listen, bro. Bob Cousy, look. Listen. Bob Cousy go work that 9 to 5 and come on the court and bust your ass, bro. That's what they listen. I'm just saying, like, I understand people say how they play. Look. Bob Cousy hit you with that forearm, you gonna feel it. I'm telling you, look. Shaq can tell you. Shaq said Jerry West grabbed him by the shoulder. He felt like it was a whole house being put on his back. Jerry was strong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't understand, Foolan. Like, we had old heads, bro. Like, old heads taught us.
People, like, just logically, like Wilt Chamberlain, be acting like he only played back. He's bigger than everybody back then. I'm like, he'll be bigger than everybody right now, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
Like, if Wilt played right now, he'd still be the biggest.
Wilt was bigger than Shaq.
Yeah, he's bigger than Shaq.
Wilt was bigger than Shaq. What they talking about?
Hell yeah. And then
he almost broke Shaq's arm when he shook his hand.
Yeah. Hand all bigger than Shaq's hand.
Right.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't just like the biggest, most freak athlete ever played in the NBA was in the 1950s and 60s.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's the thing about it. There's no evolution. All these guys all of a sudden.
Bro, they couldn't. They didn't listen. If they would have recorded Wilt's stats like they were supposed to, you would have never had nothing broken today. It was incredible. This dude was insane, bro. Like they had to go back and document his blocks and his steals because they didn't record blocks and steals back in the day. See, that's what y'all don't understand. They didn't record all of that all the stuff like they do now. Like a triple-double, they didn't start recording a triple-double until Big O was doing it. They ain't even care about it.
Yeah.
And they were seeing that this nigga was averaging it for the year. Like he averaged it 4 years before they started recording it. So imagine if you recorded it.
Yeah. And we're talking about a 30-point triple-double.
A 30-point triple-double.
10.
Not no 10. Nah, 30-point triple-double. Yeah. And he was doing it with less spacing and all of that. So, again, man, look, y'all, all I ask everybody, man, Foolan got a great platform. Learn from the OG, man, because we ain't got a lot of them left out here, man. They either strung out or they gone. So y'all gotta listen, man. See, y'all be thinking, dog, Foolan know what he be talking about. Like I listen to Foolan. Even when I disagree, I come back later and agree later because he made a point. You gotta listen.
You know what I'm gonna try to do though? This is special. I'm gonna try to get because you know what? One of the dudes I get to talk to that I don't ever tell nobody about. But you know Lionel Simmons, right?
Yeah.
He played with Sacramento Kings,
Right.
I can go see him anytime. He be outside at a certain place, undisclosed location, but he'd be outside chilling. I used to sell him some stuff before, you know what I mean? Right.
I know what you mean. You good?
Yeah. But he always just out there just chilling, you know what I mean? It just
right.
The L train, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna do something special, get him on one day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Listen, people need to hear them jewels, man.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, like, you know, the younger generation, the disconnect. That's why I'm mad Kobe passed away, because Kobe was bridging the gap between the women's game and the young guys going to talk to the older people. He was innovative, and Kobe always was looking towards the future. He never was just looking at now. And I think
that would have been the Caitlin Clark for real. You know, his daughter, man.
Oh, Gigi. Oh man, she would have been. Oh man, Gigi. Yep, Gigi was gonna be with Paige and all of them, man. And she was gonna dominate. But he got a younger daughter, dog. She following in the same steps.
Okay.
The younger one. I think her name Capri. Okay. Like she doing everything like Kobe. Like she just like it's like he spit her out too. It's crazy.
Wow.
So we'll see if she keep up with it. I hope she do, but it's the youngest one. It's not the one ahead of her. It's the youngest one. She look at everything like Kobe, dog. It's crazy work.
Wow.
Crazy. The youngest one, like it's crazy. It's like he left her here in case like anything happened to him. It's crazy work. She looked, and then like Bron and them be trying to come up and hug her, man. She be mushing them like, don't touch me. Like she got that same attitude.
Just like
I'm like, yo, that is Kobe all the way, dog.
Yeah, for real. For real.
That's why I like Kobe though. Kobe was different, man. He was different, and he made you respect him. Like, that's why I can't get with this Shaq stuff and all of this out of 1 to 3-peat. And Shaq fans get mad at me because I'm like, dude, I watched Shaq growing up. I watched him. He wasn't the best player at LSU. It was Chris. Chris was the baller.
He definitely needed a killer with him, you know.
Yeah.
He needed a killer with him. And,
yeah.
And I ain't got a problem with him feeling confident in himself, whatever. But like,
oh no, yeah.
But I do disagree. You know what I mean? It's like Kobe.
Bro, I disagree. I disagree, Viet, because I said Shaq. I ask this question all the time, man. Shaq, you had Eddie Jones and Nick the Quick from like 96 to 99, and you had Kobe coming off the bench, and then potentially he started playing the wing next to Eddie. So why he ain't win then, bro? Like I don't get it. And then like in Orlando, y'all could have won. That Bulls team was coming to an end. You left Penny hanging. You lied on them and then left them hanging. And Penny was like, bro, I thought you hated on Penny. You was hating on Penny hard. It was crazy.
Yeah. You think he ran from the East? That's what that was.
Yeah, man. Shaq, one of them people, man, who that drunk, who get back in his old days and he just start fibbing about some shit like he was this guy. And then you get the other old head who used to chill with him come around. Man, you weren't like that. What you talking about? That's what Charles is. Charles coming out to remind him, look, man, if I had the great late Kobe Bryant and D Wade, I'd have 4 too.
Yeah.
And it bothers him because Charles be like, I just laugh at it because it just bothers him, you know?
do.
Yeah, so Shaq be wilding, man. I ain't got nothing against Shaq. It's just that, man, look, Shaq, y'all gotta chill, man. Like Shaq sometimes be lying to y'all because, you know, he older. So I want him to feel like he the guy, you know, because I know how it is. You're going to get that age. You know, you want to go back to the old times, but Shaq, come on, dog. Like, look, Kobe won 2 without you and went to 3. And if Bynum and Ariza weren't hurt, he possibly could have had 3 in a row. So come on, man. Like,
that's real.
You got to stop with this, man. Look, just give a man his credit, man, and move on. Like, we know you ain't like Cole. We cool with that. Cole told you, I got 5, you got 4. So you was talking all that junk about me. You could have stayed and won. You ran. You went over to D Wade, thought he was better than me. Come on, dog. Stop. Yeah. That's what I like. And what Michael Jordan said, they was like, the Jazz just beat Shaq and them. How do you feel? Mike said it best. I ain't Shaq. I remember the last dance. I ain't Shaq.
Yeah.
Come on, Foolhead. That's real though, Foolhead. Like, come on, we like Shaq. Come on, we like Shaq, but come on, man. Like, look, Shaq needed that killer next to him. He needed that guy next to him, bro.
He did.
Come on.
Because even Wade, like, really had a crazy out of body experience in that finals. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
he did. He did. Yeah. Because I never saw it in Wade like that until that finals. I thought he was good. He could potentially be great, like more like a T-Mac type of great.
Right.
But he proved me wrong. He proved me wrong that finals. I give him his props.
Yep.
He proved me wrong. Like, he came out and had out of body experience. He went off on Dallas.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Because they would have lost.
Yeah, no doubt.
Know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it, man.
And boy, this was a nice long. Woo! Went on 3 hours 44 minutes. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, man, you put it in my era, man. You put it in my times, man. Shoot.
What are your joints?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and wind it down, though, man. But this was fun. But to answer your question, Ben, no, we ain't even realize it, man. It was just you start talking sports and it's good stuff. Then we start talking football, then whole school basketball. But as far as Stewie going down, we mentioned all that earlier. You missed it.
Oh, Stewie went down?
Yeah. Hopefully it ain't nothing too serious, though. But
I don't think it's serious.
She went down the first quarter.
Yeah, and they had to adjust. So yeah, LA caught them. Like I said, they got their win. Well, like I said, I still got Phoenix, y'all.
Yeah, me too.
I'm rolling with Phoenix, man. I'm sorry. I'm rolling with Kai. I'm rolling with the girl from Philly. Kobe gonna get inside of her. She gonna do the 6 man on y'all.
You know what happened?
But yeah, Foolhead, man.
Last time she was in the finals, you know what happened? You know what I mean? So.
Oh man, listen, dog. Candace Parker, man, point guard, Kalea, Asia. I'm just saying, it's a pattern, man. Like, people coming in and taking your spot to do the job. So hey, but I ain't gonna piss their fans off. That we're gonna be in here all night. So yo, shout out to the chat, shout out to Foolland. I'm out. Appreciate you, Foolland. Anytime you want to come on the panel, cook on my channel, you already know you're welcome. I'm out. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, peace out. All right, y'all. I gotta wind this down. This crazy. I didn't even realize it was 1:30, man. Whew, that's wild. But some of the questions I said I didn't get a chance to get to, I'll try to address in future videos. I'm about to be sleeping. I give it y'all.